Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? We live? What's going on, people? A lot I want to talk about today. A lot I want to talk. It's pretty late in here. I don't usually stream this late. Oh shit, there's an echo. Yo, can you hear me? Anybody here? Check 1 2 1 3. What's going on, MG? MGW28. What's cracking? What's cool? It's a bit grainy a bit. Does the video seem grainy to you? How the fuck is the quality? Is the quality a bit shit, no? Do you guys see the quality as being a little shitty? I mean the video quality. Or is it fine? Alright, not surprises. What's good, Eric? What's good, Casper? Camilla? Hello, hello. What's good, Annie? What's good, Cesar? What is up? Eric Fidi, what's good, brother? I told you about Crypto Kobe. What's up, David? Thanks for awesome reading the other day, brother. You're welcome, my friend. Eric Mendes, what's good, brother? Happy to see you guys. Yeah, QApp Lifetime member here, and I'm awesome. So tomorrow, no, in 2 days, it's Sunday, right? Every Sunday we have the Q&A. Go, Carlos. I hope you're in there. I hope you're in there. Quality is good. All right, that's fine. How's everybody doing? What's going on today? You guys enjoying the 7th day? How do we do on the 7/12 day? Think about today's date, right? It's a 7 light path day on the 12th. So it's the day to be a loner, but it's also the day to talk because it's a 3 energy, right? With these sort of days, you always gotta play both sides, right? So let's say if it's a 9 day and a 1 day, that's a day of, beginning of the end or end of the beginning. Something like that, right? It's always, a lot of different ways to look at it. So you wanna become a true master of numerology, you gotta look essentially both the big picture always, right? It's not good enough to just look at the life path. You gotta look at the big picture, the life path, and you have the day you're born. Then you have the life path and the day you're born and the Chinese zodiac year. Then you have life path, day you're born, Chinese zodiac year, and the month you're born, the Western zodiac you're born, right? Everything is energy. Think about it. That's why it's people. You could be born as same life path as someone else, but you're completely different people. Just like, let's say you have you're born on the same day as someone, but you're literally completely different people because you had different parents. You were born in different parts of the world, essentially, right? So everybody's unique. Everybody's different in this game, essentially. And becoming a proper master of numerology astrology is all about looking at the big picture. The more details you can put together, the more pieces you can piece together, the better things we go, the more sense it's all gonna make for you. So actually have some topics I want to talk about today. So guys, I want to talk about past life connections, right? So in numerology, you always see when people have when family members, when people in your family have very similar birthdays, it usually talks of a past life connection. So let's say you're born on the 5th, your mom's born on the 5th, your grandma's born on the 5th, everyone's born on the 5th. More than likely, you have been together in different lifetimes and keep reincarnated together. A lot of times you see this, you have a level life path, the son's a level life path, the uncle's a level life path, that's a level life path. That's a very old soul family when you have a lot of master numbers in the birthday. When everybody in your bloodline has, 9s in the birthday, that signals, there's something to let go of. There's something in your bloodlines, generational karma essentially, that has to be let go of, something to finish, as a whole, right? When everyone's born on the 8th, let's say everybody in your family has strong 8th energy, that can signal a lot of karma. A lot of karmic depth, accumulated within your bloodline, essentially, right? So numerology you can a lot of times use to decode those past life and see those different past life connections. Wait, let me open up the chat so I have it live here. We're looking forward to buy Shungite, as you should, brother, as you should. Guys, I'll tell you a story, right? My mom went to a vacation. She was gone for like 1.5 months. She left a jug of water on her table for 1.5 months, right? 6 weeks. So usually when you leave a big jug of water, on 6 weeks on a counter in room temp, you don't want to drink that, do you? That goes bad quick. But see, she had Shungite in it, right? She had a piece of Shungite in that water, 3 pieces actually. She came back at 6 weeks. She was like, what the hell is this? That water looked fresh. That water was fresh. She tasted it and it was like nothing happened, right? Nothing happened to the water for 6 weeks because the Shungite purifies the water. Shungite in the water is one of the best water you can drink. It purifies, it cleanses it, and it remineralizes it. It's literally, win-win-win. So you get a piece of Shungite, put it in the water, let it sit there, and boom, you have one of the best waters in the world you could drink. Don't miss out. Definitely tap into it. So anyways, talking about past life connections, right? So you see, I believe in reincarnation. As you all know, I believe, your soul is eternal. Who you truly are within is never going to pass, right? You close your eyes one lifetime, your soul, your awareness goes to the next journey in the next moment for another go at it. Because we are eternal beings. Your awareness, who you truly are, that voice within, is never going away, right? No matter how hard you try, you cannot tap out of awareness, right? That's how we are. So essentially, when it comes to coming into matrix, so we come down into this matrix as a soul to literally experience life, to play the game, to go through life, go through challenges, evolve and become a richer spirit. But when your goal is to live as much as you can, literally, one lifetime ain't gonna cut it. We go through different reincarnations in different parts of the world as different characters with different birthdays, right? But it is always the same you. Same voice in your head you have now, that's you always been, that's you always will be. I mean, I saw on the internet, there's some people without the inner monologue. So though, if you're one of those, go to the next video. If you have a voice within, this one's for you, right? You are an eternal being, get a part of the ether that has come down into this matrix to literally experience life, to go through it and evolve, right? But see, every lifetime, you essentially have a different birthday that ties into what you're meant to go through, right? You have a different birthday based on your mission, what your higher self wants you to experience in this reincarnation to evolve, to get to the next stage, right? So if you're one life path, you're here to learn leadership. One life path is meant to take accountability, learn what it means to be responsible, not just for you, but for everybody else as well. That's the one channel mission, becoming a leader, not a follower. You have to go through your whole life, right? 11 life paths have to learn control of the emotions. People who are 11 life paths are born in the 11th, their mission in this reincarnation is learn to master emotional energy. That passion, that fire within can push you forward, but it can also drag you down, right? So that's the 11th mission. What to use to brush your teeth in order to avoid toothpaste and therefore decalcifying pineal gland? Brother, I will make a video for this. I actually, couple of days now, I've been wanting to make a video, but just couldn't find the time. I will give you guys a recipe to make toothpaste. It's real easy. You only need 4 ingredients to make good quality toothpaste in your home, right? So now I brush my teeth. I just don't, buy the toothpaste in a shop, essentially. So I will hook you up. It's very, very easy. Essentially, so I can give you right now is coconut oil, right? Coconut oil really remineralizes the teeth. Coconut oil flushing even is extremely beneficial for your teeth. Then you put some baking soda in there, charcoal, some good quality salt, and mix it up, and boom, you got toothpaste. That's gonna clean and actually cleanse and actually heal your teeth better than anything else. Now, when it comes to the brush you're using, very important as well. Make sure you guys are not using a plastic toothbrush. Because think about it, plastic toothbrush, microplastics straight into the mouth, straight into the brain, straight into your system, right? So definitely find an organic, bamboo one, I know there's a couple ones, some holistic, plant-based, I don't know if you call it plant-based, but not plastic toothbrushes, because that's obviously a bunch of bullshit. Now, I wanted to say, I got a reading over here, right? Easy money, $10, appreciate it, my friend. 12/3/1993, my daughter, born 2/5/2023. What should I know? What should I do, and how my daughter align with me? I already know you're 28-1 rooster and all the basic stuff, looking for more. I mean, if you're looking for more, you should really get a reading, right? Because we can go through the full 1 hour and actually walk you through it, piece by piece, and, how you can really apply this information at a high level as well, right? Here, looking for more, I don't know what you know, right? I don't want to tell you stuff you don't know, but I mean, I don't know what you know what I'm saying? You're 28 rooster, but what else, right? So one thing I can tell you about, you have very strong 3 energy. I may not just being born on the 3rd, right? But you born on the 12th. 1 plus 2 is 3. You born 1993, last digit of the year is a 3. Guys, the last digit of the year you're born has a big impact on you as well. People born 1995 tend to be good looking because the last digit is a 5. 5 is the number of the model. People born 1998, the Tigers, they get paid. A lot of rich 1998s because they got an 8 in there. 8 is number of money. Just like 2001s, those snakes born 2001 can be very argumentative because the last digit is a 1. 1993 roosters, a lot of them got a good mouthpiece. A lot of them in content creation, right? Because 3 is the number of communication. The last digit is a 3. So now, that's another level of numerology you can essentially read looking at the last digit of your birthday. So now, you look at now the full year you're born as well. You're born 1993 as up to 22. So see, people born 1993, the rooster year, have strong 22 energy as well. Because literally the year is imprinted with 22 energy. So 22 is part of your frequency. It's very, very significant. It's not just something to glance over. People born 1993, definitely they are very good at building. Definitely they are very good at building up other people around them, a business, a company. A lot of 1993s are very, very capable, and the rooster energy, that aggressiveness, is definitely amplified. Now, when it comes to you and your daughter, if you're born in enemy signs, right, that's a very good point. If you have enemy signs in the bloodline, if you have enemy signs in a family, like you and your mother, enemy signs, you and your daughter are, rooster and cat, enemy signs, what this usually means is past life karma. Because see, like I said before, your bloodline, who you are, your souls are connected with your bloodline. So you and your father, your siblings, the parents, the close family around you, you always been together. You always go through life because you are in partly similar frequency, and you always choose to reincarnate in the same team, essentially. So now, when people in a close family are enemy signs, it usually means of negative karma. Something happened with you guys in last lifetime, something went down in the last reincarnation, something negative perhaps, some unbalance, and now in this reincarnation, this lifetime, you are here to work through it. You're gonna have more problems, you're gonna have more arguments, you might have more drama in the house, but these are things you have to get through and learn from each other to heal that. So many enemy signs, in the bloodline, just continuous fight against each other, forms a rift, they grow apart, and there's a bunch of negativity. When in reality, you just gotta realize what does it mean and how can you get through it, right? You have enemy signs in a bloodline, you gotta learn from them in a sense of, what went wrong. Don't play into the Matrix hands of doing what it wants you to do. The Matrix is going to want you to just fight with your daughter, beef with them, go into big battle, and just have a bad time. But, being beyond, this energy essentially means, healing that connection. Looking at yourself as, two poles of the same frequency. Think about it. The enemy signs 180 degrees apart. You're the same thing, just two polar opposites of it, right? So again, it's not gonna work a lot of times in business or friends and stuff like that. But when it comes to bloodline, your family, your souls are connected. So it's in a sense, you gotta work through it and learn from each other instead of just ignoring it, right? So that's my advice for you, my friend. If you are a rooster, your daughter's a cat, keep each other close. Keep each other close, love each other, learn from each other. Don't grow apart, because especially with the daughter, enemy sign, if you don't have a good connection with the father, I assume that's your father, not the mother, it can cause problems, obviously, right? So, yeah, keep each other close, learn from each other. Alright, 3/8/1994, having 11 energy with 3 and 8, and dog being the 11th sign to have 22 energy, nah, that's a big reach. No idea where you got that from. Let's look at the basics, right? You are 7 life path, born on 8th. That's the main imprint. You have some 4 energy from the last digit of the year. 1994 is a 5 universal year. Looking at the basic stuff that actually works, right? You're trying to put a lot of stuff together that doesn't actually work that way. And my whole birthday, where our sum is 34, doesn't mean I'm also close to 32 energy. Yes, third love G, I appreciate, brother. Whole love to you as well. Yes, P34 life path is the most influential version of 7 energy, right? So when your life path adds up to 34, 3 before is 7 is a 7, but see, being a 34 life path is different from being a 25 life path, or a 16 life path, or 43 life path, depending on your birthday, right? So 34 life path is actually one of the most influential ones, because it's right next to the 33. Elon Musk is a 34 life path. Larry Ellison is a 34 life path. A lot of these rich, 7s nowadays are imprinted with the 34 energy. So yes, that definitely plays a big role for you as well. Now look into birthday now. Happy belated birthday. You just went into a 3 personal cycle. So now you are 7. I talked this about at the beginning of the stream, right? 7 and 3 combination. 7 and 3 are called frenemies in numerology. So a lot of 7s and 3s come together and get married. A lot of 7s and 3s get divorced, because there's something that attracts them, but once they get together, it starts repelling, right? And once it repels them, it starts attracting them again. It's a lot of yin and yang between a 3 and a 7. So they're not friendly numbers, they're not enemy numbers, there's something in between. They got frenemies. So this dynamic is very interesting to see. Let's say you're 7 life path in a 3 personal cycle. Normally you're a loner, just keeping to yourself more likely. But now in a 3-year cycle, you can't be like that. You have to go out there, talk, network, socialize, embrace that 3 energy, right? That's the thing with the personal cycle, you get that energy for the whole year to play with, right? Let's say you have 11 personal cycle. This year, you're gonna experience life kind of like 11, right? So you're gonna go through emotions, you're gonna be more intuitive, you're gonna become more spiritual, just like 11 life path, no matter what your actual life path is, because you have the 11 personal cycle. You go into a 7-year cycle, you're gonna experience life like it is for 7s. More of a loner, more into knowledge, studying, maybe health injuries, right? That's what 7 years always brings. Look at, Kyrie Irving, got injured in his 7 personal year. Conor McGregor, his injury in his 7 personal year, right? A lot of times you see these athletes, Dwight Howard, his big injury in his 7 personal year. A lot of times people get injured in 7 years because that's what 7 energy brings, right? To see how important the personal cycle is to navigate that energy and to learn about it because you know what you're dealing with. Let's say you are 1 life path in a 9 personal cycle, like myself right now, you gotta take a little bit of a different approach than you used to doing every other year, right? As a 1 life path in a 9-year cycle, you kind of gotta go with the flow, you gotta be more adaptive, you gotta go do a lot of different things. Instead of starting new things, you just seek to finish them and wrap up loose ends, right? So see, you always gotta align yourself with the energy you're going through, and that's how you are successful. And Inspired 2, appreciate the $10, 828, 1978, horse 7, what can I do financially? I'm having a hard time keeping a job and I just opened up my business in notary. Yes, so because you have a hard time keeping jobs because you're much more intelligent than most people around you, and that causes problems because you don't really want to deal with people. You get pissed off by people who are dumb, you get pissed off when people are stupid, you don't want to be around them. Is that right? I know you're smiling right now because that's how it is with 7s. 7s don't want to be dealing with a bunch of nonsense, right? They want to do their own thing. So looking at your birthday as well, opening your own business will always be the best. I feel like, look at this, interesting. You have a very interesting birthday. Doing stuff independently is always going to be the best for you. Quite frankly, being around too many people will always drain energy. So with your energy, 828, 1978, I see a lot of potential. But a lot of that potential will come from you being authentic to yourself. Doing your own thing, being in leadership positions. Maybe not a leadership position, but in some way, somehow, being independent where you don't have to rely on anybody else. Horses hate to be controlled. People born near a horse don't want to be told what to do. They just need freedom. Being a 7 life path adds even more up to it. Horse is the 7th sign as well. Independence is key. Now you're born on a 28, 2 is 10, that's a 1. 1 is leadership energy, right? So look at, you have a similar frequency to Elon Musk. He's a 7 life path born at 28. Is he winning a life by being a follower? Or is he being a leader, right? As a 28, you want to manifest 28 energy, you gotta be a leader, you gotta do your own thing. 28s don't get to the top or build wealth by being a follower, now do they? Now I feel like this is a big year for you, isn't it? This is a very big year for you, right? This is your time to shine, but see, right now you're in a 9-year cycle. So after your birthday, you go to a 1-year cycle. You go into a 28 personal cycle this year, man. I hope you understand. So for the next 5 months is a lot of completion for you. Next 5 months you focus on not trying to start really new things, but wrapping them up, finishing them, letting go of anything holding you back. And the biggest big shifts, the biggest new beginnings will come for you after your birthday, 8/28/2026, when you go into a 28 personal cycle. Does that make sense? Hope that helps. Alright, 3/8/1994. I noticed that after every 9-year cycle, the year adds up to a 5. After your 9 personal cycle, the year adds up to a 5. What do you mean by this? Please explain to me what this means. Knowing my birthday, 1994 birth year, sums down to a 5. I am confusion. You know what I mean? I am confusion. Because when you have a 9-year cycle, it should be during the 7 universal years, right? So right now I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. After every 9 personal cycle, the year adds up to a 5. How is that possible? Did you mistype? Did you mean another? Because you had a 9-year cycle, 3. Oh shit, guys. Anybody else? Wait, what is going on here? How can we close this shit? How can I close this shit? What's going on? I don't want these emojis. Ah, there we go. Anyway, so this does not make sense to me. Jacob, do you have anything, any comments? Jacob, this doesn't make sense, my friend. Because you had a 9-year cycle, 3/8/2023, right? 2023, you had a 9-year cycle. 3 plus 8 plus 2023 adds up to 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. That was your 9-year cycle, right? You had another 9-year cycle, 2014. 3/8/2014, when you went to a 9-year cycle, right? So how can you say after 9 personal years every year adds up to 5? I think that was either a missed typo or you got something wrong, my friend. Do you guys see the chat, by the way? Ah, yes, you see it. All good. Alright, Johnny Padilla. My brother, didn't I give a reading to you? Need help with what should I do? I have a great job making good money, but I'm bored. I found a new opportunity with new sales job. Should I take it? I want to level up. Leave your birthday, dude. Hey, you got it. Shout out here's C4 Real 2201. Leave your birthday, my friend. Let me know, bro. I don't remember it. 4/8/1983. I did give a reading to you, right? I did give a reading to you. I hope I got it right. I noticed that name. I definitely remember that name. Alright, 4/8/1983, 1989. New opportunity with the sales job. Should I take it? I want to level up. Yes, brother. Yes, of course. Go for it. This is the time to do it. Look at your birthday again. I don't gotta cover this, guys. We talked about this so many times. If this guy is a 3 life path, born on the 8th. 3 is communication, 3 is sales, 3 is networking, 8 is a number of money. This is like as good as it gets when it comes to sales, right? You want to go out there, you can sell anything to anyone. See, but when it comes to sales, a lot of different doors open for you. Because you're born 1989, the last digit of the year is a 9, it's a 9 universal year. 9 is a number of adapting, right? So with your birthday, with your frequency, you're gonna do a lot of different things in sales. You could be going door to door making sales. You could be doing sales over the phone. You could even have your own store, have your own something you're selling that's not doing it for anybody else, right? Looking at you, you should have a lot of different outlets of sales. You should be a multitasker selling anything to anyone, right? That's like the way you should go. You should definitely go for these new opportunities in a new sales job. But I would recommend to you, look into Shopify, look into opening your own store, look into doing something of yourself as well. That's my advice. I think we talk about this as well. Johnny Ho, $10, August, and thank you, brother. August 8, 1990, open a LLC this year after my birthday. Is HA8288, okay, name of an LLC. Does uppercase with lowercase matter? But I don't like it. I don't like using too many. And it doesn't even make sense as well, easy, does it? I'm not a fan of this one. So 8H9. 7, 8, like what too many letters in the LLC. I don't like letters in LLC. Numbers. Too many numbers in the name of the LLC. You shouldn't use numbers too much in actually the name you're registering with. Start looking at all the successful brands, successful businesses, how they register. They don't really have those numbers in there, right? So I would say look at, finding something that resonates with your frequency. Finding a nice word or a name. Maybe there's something that exists or something like a word or something that you entirely come up with. That might be a better way for you to go about it instead of, trying to cook something up with 8288. This is not, I don't like this frequency for you. Doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really align with your birthday too much either. I know you're trying to do it, you're trying to add up to an 8, but see, too many 8s together is not actually good. People who have like priced their products, let's say they're like 8.88, aren't actually doing it right. So you gotta, when it comes to pricing, you wanna make more money with Numerology, start adding your prices up to an 8. You're selling something for $330, make it $350, 3 plus 5 is 8. Selling something for $12, make it $12.50, 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8. If you price your product in 8, it's gonna make you more money. That's why you use Numerology to get that back. Because see, 8 is also karma. People think 8 is just money, 8 is also karma. So that's why you see money comes and goes, karma comes and goes as well, right? What goes around comes around, right? So a lot of times, people who like screw people out of his money get huge karmic, debt as well. But so when it comes to you, and when it comes to pricing, right? So let's say you price the product in 8s, it's not just, good money, you make a karmic contract as well. So people try to, buy something with 8 energy from you and then screw you over with it, karma will take care of them. So that's some new information right there. Sorry, but I think my personal year math is wrong. Correct. Correct. It was wrong, my friend. The Drum Master, $10. Male, born 3/11/2001. Birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, my friend. Enjoy the 6th year. You're currently in California, in a city founded year the horse, but incorporated year the rat. Should I get out of here? And in the big picture, probably yes, because I mean, if you're a snake, right, you're in California, which is a dog state, you're in a city founded yet a horse, that would be a great place to, let's say, if you're a tiger, your horse, your dog, you would be in the right place, right, no questions asked. But looking at your birthday, being an 8 light bat as well, you know, Florida and Texas, right, the snake states, or any rooster energy. I think there's one rooster, I think West Virginia, probably don't want to go there, in like a nice warm climate in California. Brother, like honestly, finding friendly energy would go a lot further than being in that place with no friendly energy, right? Use this knowledge. If you're looking to move anyways, if moving is an option, then definitely go for something that suits you, right? Look at Gary. Like Gary's the best example. He's a snake living in Ohio. He was a snake, so he was grown up. Gary was born and grew up in Ohio, the peak state. He's a snake, enemy state, right? Yeah, he did well there. He had some success, but he could not closely do the level of success he started having once he moved to Florida, the snake state. The more you align yourself with the frequency, it really does help, right? Think about it this: the country you're in, the state you're in, the city you're in, the clothes you're wearing, the brands you have, the car you drive, the bank account you have, the house you're living in, your friends, your family, your relationships, right? Your co-workers. The more friendly energy you have around you based off your simple astrology, the better things will go. This is just one way you can align yourself on a piece by piece level, right? Think about this. Every piece of friendly energy gives you an invisible plus 5% buff to your overall frequency. Now, when you get it from all of those places, those 5%, they start adding up. Suddenly now you have more 50% more luck than you would, without them, right? What are you gonna do with it? Now you can go out there and take a lot more action and use this energy to advantage. Makes sense? So yeah, in your case, you should definitely look to move, bro. Especially now in the 6th year. 6th year can be very good for changing the house, for example. Go moving into a new house. Moving into new. And the rat energy as well. For sure, bro. Alright, Auto Didactic 8310, my brother. 999. Appreciate it. September 8th, 1960. So what is this? You're 33? Are you 33? 10, 16, yeah, you're 33, a pure 33 life path, born on the 8th. Very, very good birthday, my friend. Very, very good birthday. Now, it might not be easy for you. It might not be easy for you because you are extremely karmic. You are somebody who dishes out karma. When you screw people over, you get hit. But when others screw you over, they get hit as well. And I can say, you being a 33, a lot of people have tried to screw you over, and you don't have to do anything. Karma takes care of them, doesn't it? That's the thing with 8 energy. It always goes, it goes both ways. You are protected by karma in many, many ways, but it won't hold back with you either. Karma does not care. But guys, you mind if I put the glasses on? You see my eyes more than most streams. The lights are kind of getting to me. Anyways, so now you are in you're a rat, right? So your enemy year just started. So buckle up this year. A lot of big changes coming into life after this year. You now have to take very close consideration of your health. Looking at you, your health should be a big priority for you when it comes to longevity going forward. Holistic medicine, detoxing, cleansing yourself, just being the best version of yourself when it comes to health. That's the best advice I can tell you. What's the point of having money and influence if your health starts falling apart? So now, especially this enemy year, you know what I'm saying, right? So take good care of your health, and that's the best advice I can give you going forward. We can talk. You should get a full reading. If you're pure 33, born on the 8th, and a rat, you have a lot of potential in this world, and you still have a lot of influencing and teaching to do. I think you have a lot of teaching to do going forward. But you need to take care of your health. Otherwise, you know what I'm trying to say. Damn, you late, Hungry Fox. Happy to see you here. Paid and late for $10. Me 4/12/2000 female and 7/27/1986 male. We are dating. What's your best advice for me to get the relationship to the next level? Calculating. Very compatible energy, honestly. I like this combination. I think this is a very, very solid one for the both of you. It's gonna work out well. what to me was the best advice for me to get the relationship to the next level? Like, you want him to, ask you for you to marry him? What are we trying to do here? You want him to, I gotta give advice to the female and how to they get a man. I don't want to do that here. I don't want to say that to the public what you should be doing. No, I don't want to. This is wait. Let me think. God damn. Anyway, so that's a 4 life path born at 27th. Now he's a Leo, right? So he's a Leo. Give him back rubs. What can I tell you? Give him back rubs. He's now in a 7% cycle. So if he's been feeling a bit more distant in the last 8 months, this is normal. He's in a 7-year cycle, right? 7 years, people always be cutting others off and distancing themselves. So after this year, his birthday, he's going to an 8-year cycle. And you are in a 7 year as well, so you've both been in a 7-year cycle. I think, the relationship at the next level is gonna be about this year. After your birthday, after his birthday, then you can start talking about getting married if that's what you want to go for. But I mean, what is next level, right? What does next level mean for you? You want to, move in together, you want to have a kid. It's good. I like this combination. I like this compatibility for the both of you. I think you have a really good match. Work together, keep each other close. You'll do great. Having 28 or 280 in the YouTube channel's name, it depends. There's not too many successful ones if you start actually looking at it. With that used, GG33, sure, but that's like different, But I mean, no, actually a lot of them have names in YouTube channel. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of them do, and that's fine. So when it comes to branding, like your business, I don't really recommend having numbers there. For some reason, it usually doesn't work that well. And again, I'm being hypocritical. My company is 28 Shungite, right? But, that was a balance, I know what I'm doing, right? So I went for that 28 energy. A lot of people that can't, handle that 28 energy, I'm going all in with that. But, that's a bit different, right? But, because I made that, as a centerpiece of my branding, right? The 28 is the biggest thing in the logo. So I was very intentional about it, focusing on that energy. But when it comes to like just having like, something 1, something 3, you don't really need to mess with the numbers so much in your founding dates, or in the brand, what's it called, in the company's name, right? All right, Jacob. Oh wait, June 24, 1992. I appreciate you, bro. GG33 really into GG33 really interesting. 8 Australians, appreciate it. So what do you want to know? You're a monkey. Are you a 33? Hey, we got another 33 in here, huh? A lot of 33s today. So you're a 33 born on the 24th. Honestly, I've seen a lot of 33s born on the 24th. Kind of struggle with the ego. I'm keeping it real, bro. If I'm keeping it real. A lot of 33s born on the 24th, they have issues with family as well, right? I've seen a lot of times these 33s born on the 24th don't have the best family energy going about them. So with you as well, you gotta master the ego, my friend. You gotta master the ego. You gotta control your ego. Don't let the ego get bigger than yourself. This energy is all about service to others, right? Your purpose kind of here in this world is not just to build up yourself, but build up the world around you. Help others, help the people around you. Don't just shut off and only worry about yourself. Try to actually contribute and help others in this life as well. That's the best way you can have success, my friend. If you're just thinking about yourself and just trying to only advance yourself and use your gifts, selfishly, you're not going to pass the test. 33 life path born on 24th is a lot about, nurturing and helping others around you do great. Everybody eats. That should be a mentality. Everybody eats. God damn, guys, I had such a big list in here. Things, I have a list in front of me of stuff I wanted to talk to you about already, get some clips, but hey. Yeah, you're putting me back to work, eh? God, by the way, channel membership, right? If you click the join in there, you can become a channel member in YouTube. And I decided this is gonna be the platform I start building up when it comes to my private group essentially. So I'm posting very advanced stuff in there. You guys, anybody who's a channel member, go through the membership page and start walking to the stuff I posted last couple of days. I'm cooking in there. I'm giving you guys very, very high level information you don't get anywhere else. Numerology, astrology, everything else. A lot of perks come from being a channel member right here. Best way to support me as well, right? I'm gonna give you those readings that you want here. I will answer every question. That's the best platform, best place to connect with me directly, right? So definitely check it out. 3/8 1994, capital H is the 34 letter capitalized, lowercase h 8 h34, Pisces sign. Give you more insight. Also gonna have more insight on dogs in general, please. I appreciate your time. Alright, so what do you want to talk about dogs? Dogs are people who actually need attention. So with your combi dogs, there's people who usually, they crave attention. They feed off that. You know, you ever had a dog as a pet? You gotta tell the dog, you know, who's a good boy, right? Who's a good boy? You gotta, that hypes him up. The good dog is amped up when you give it attention, show it love, right? When a dog doesn't get it, they become depressed. So in relationships with people born near a dog, you know, 2006, 1994, 1982, if you don't give them enough attention, they usually start looking for it from somewhere else. Now, the thing with you is you're a 7 life path. So you have a fine line between, you know, getting attention and it becoming too much, right? There's a lot of balance, you know. It's very tough for the other side, if you being in a relationship with you, to understand and kind of figure it out. Where does the limit go, right? At what point you want at what level do you want attention and when you don't want it anymore, right? So I'm sure that's the issue, you know, being in a relationship with you, for example, with a woman. So, you know, that's what you gotta define in those levels. Dogs also need to have fun in life. Dog is one of the signs. They cannot be all about work. They need their playtime as well. Dogs need to go out, need to walk, need to do stuff actually, right? You ever had a dog as a pet? You gotta take it for a walk, otherwise it gets scrappy, starts running around the house, right? It can't sleep. You take the dog for a walk, throw a stick to it, it's gonna sleep like a baby. Same thing with people born near the dog. You need to have fun in life as well. What are you asking about the letters? Not actually sure. What you trying to tell me, my friend? What you trying to tell me? In your the business name, or you know, what you trying to do over here? Being a Pisces as well, being a 7 light by Pisces, you're a good sleeper, let's put it like this. Being a dog and a Pisces, you sleep well. You are deep sleep. And again, a lot of very vivid dreams come to people born in the Pisces energy. A lot of lucid dreaming, a lot of vivid dreams. This is a skill that can be mastered. Pisces is the dream warrior. People born as Pisces, you know, they dominate the astral realm. When it comes to like astral projecting, you know, not astral projection, or let's say, you know, lucid dreaming or visiting yourself in other timelines, seeing the future in the dreams, Pisces are masters at it, or at least they have the potential. You start writing down your dreams, have a dream journal, you can tap in. Very good idea. Alright, NOS with $10, appreciate it. 1227 2000 male. My goal in life is to be financially successful. Do you know by what age and what career I can thrive in? Looking at your birthday, best financial cheat code for you will be finding foreign work in another country, in another state, you know, just keeping it moving. A lot of times people have 5 life paths, they get unlocked once they put themselves into a different environment, right? You get unlocked, you know, get new opportunities start opening up for you the moment you essentially place yourself into the unknown. Right? When you jump into the deep end and you sink or swim and you know have no other way, where everything is new to you, everything is foreign to you, those are the situations you usually thrive in. Because you're also born at 27, that's 9 energy, you can adapt. So this 5 and 9 combination is very, very interesting when it comes to placing yourself in new environments and then going with the flow, adapting to it, right? So like what the financial success, let me think, you're a Capricorn, right? So you definitely have potential. You definitely have the potential. You just need some, I can't say too much. So what do you need, right? Let's say you're in America, most likely you donated dollars. So the Monkey Nation is really good for you as a dragon. America is a 5 life path, you are a 5 life path. That's a very strong alignment right there, right? So you can definitely in the right place. The things you gotta do is just for financial success, right? It depends. The financial success, you know, it's like means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, right? And everybody gets there differently. Working a 9 to 5 like job, which is working into like corporate job, probably isn't the key to your financial success. Probably the key to your success is social stuff, right? Social stuff, dealing with people, events, you know, anything like that. When you can maybe an event planner, for example, event manager, anything like that, you know, dealing with people, making beauty, anything that's beautiful, you know, tapping into the luxury side of that, you know, the luxury element will work very well with the 5-9 combination. Make sense? I hope that helps, bro. I hope that helps. You know, those are the careers you can thrive in. Because, you know, I could tell you, you know, 5 energy is good with driving, you know, moving, taxi driver. Are you really going to be financially successful as a cab driver? More than likely not, right? So again, I'm trying to give you stuff that, you know, has the, not just aligns with your energy, but has the huge potential for growth as well. Anything with beauty, anything with health. By the way, like anything with holistic medicine, health, you know, the more and more people are waking up nowadays and realizing, you know, health is wealth. And, you know, we've been lied to a lot of times on what's actually good, right? So honestly, like a good field that you can actually make a lot of money when it's going to be like holistic medicine, anything with health, stuff like that. And that aligns with your birthday as well. Eero Milo with 11 euros. My euro brother is getting later now. 7 March 1990, and my wife is 21 March 1989. You got yourself a 33, have you? Way to go. So you are 11. We have 11 and 33, both master numbers together. That's why I always see master numbers a lot of times incarnate, you know, just naturally gravitate together, right? 11s and 33s, 11s and 22s, 32s and 22s, like the daughter, big, what I was just saying, right? Daughter's a 11 light path on the 22nd. Way to go, very old soul. This one's a 5 light path, right? Sorry, your son is 1122. Your daughter is a 5 light path on the 24th. Very good energy as well. I like it. So again, very strong combinations, very compatible energy all around it. So I was talking before about enemy signs in family. When you have friendly signs in family, that speaks of a very, very good, you know, past life connections. Your past life karma is strong. So the daughter's an ox, son is a snake, your mom's is a snake, right? Everybody in their trine, very friendly, very compatible energy. It's good, right? So that shows, you know, throughout your past life, in your generation, in your bloodline, 1, there's a lot of old soul energy. You have a lot of potential. Number 2, you have a lot of friendly energy going between it. So you guys can work together and are meant to work together. And you have positive, good energy, good karma between you. And not much holding you down, dragging you back. Does that make sense? You're an 11, you are here sun born at 22 light path, sun born 11 light path, born at 22nd. He's the big player in this, right? He's definitely the big player in this. A lot of tremendous potential. Might be a tough childhood for him in some ways. Somehow, you know, he might experience a tough childhood. Again, and it's gonna be up to you to kind of get him through it essentially. Because, you know, old souls, master numbers, they always go through shit. As did your wife. As did you, 11. We all go through it, no way or another. Just gotta teach him to, you know, learn from it. Hope that helps. Oh, the delect spot on. Thank you. You're welcome, my friend. Makes sense. Thanks, Tower. I thought because the horseshoe may have been a benefit, but thought that could have been waived by the rat deer incorporation. I mean, yeah, in that sense, yeah, being a horse here, that's a good place to be, right? But you really want to align, when it comes to the place you live, you want to align it with your own energy. Most number 1. And Nate B, 5/12/1994. Any relationship tips you can give me based on my birthday? And what can we do to increase chances of meeting one of our soulmates or someone we have high Q compatibility with? What are the chances to increase chances? What can you do to increase the chance of meeting someone who with high compatibility? Online dating, bro. Let's figure out the birthday before going on a date. Have them send you the ID if that's what it takes, right? I wouldn't even go on a date, you know, without knowing someone's birthday, right? Literally. So looking at you, you are an 8/5. You're a 4 light path born on the 12th. So any relationship tips you can give me based on my birthday? And he's But it's not a what am I looking at here? Let me think. No, you have an interesting birthday when it comes to that. One relationship wise based on your birthday, work hard and make enough money, bro. So don't think about before you're rich. Don't think about relationships. You have one of those birthdays. What can I tell you, bro? You have one of those birthdays. You will really do best, you know, if your mission, your purpose, your career, kinda, you elevate that first and then go through that. But I mean, I get it. You're now pushing 40. Now joking. You are past, you know, 30. You got through enemy years. I get it, right? Maybe you don't want to work anymore. You worked enough, and now you wanna, you know, settle down. Maybe have some kids. So relationships based on your birthday. Don't be too much stuck in the routines. Yeah, it depends, you know, it really, for you, it really, the advice I want to give, it depends on a woman's birthday as well. But for you, as a 4 life path, don't get too much stuck in routines. Don't get too used to doing the same thing every day. Especially in relationships, you gotta be able to switch it up, flow it up. I mean, you have a 5, so much 5 energy. You have 3 energy. Don't think that's a problem. What can I tell you? I'm kind of lost in here, honestly. I'm kind of lost. You have a very strong birthday. I don't see any weakness in you when it comes to relationships, really. Other than that, you know, the social aspect, maybe your friends dragging you down. That might be one thing. Maybe your friends, you know, kind of dragging you down. That might be one thing, but like, you have a very strong birthday, honestly, especially for your career. So, okay, let me tell you this. Now I got it. Find a woman that's actually gonna help you grow and help you make more money. There, I got the perfect advice for you, my friend. Find someone who's gonna enhance your ability to make money and build wealth and work, instead of taking away energy from you and time for you, who's so demanding. Find someone you can be locked in with in a similar mission. Find someone who gets it. Find someone who sees the potential in you and helps you be the best version of yourself. Helping with the day-to-day stuff so you can focus on, you know, enhancing you guys' life, you know, bloodline when it comes to the material positions. Does that make sense? I think that's good advice, bro. I think that's good advice. Somebody, a woman with friendly energy, like 8 energy, 8 life path, or born in 8 or 28, really good as well, right? Someone who's gonna give you that and boost you up because you have a lot of potential in this sense. Alright, Lee F with $8. Hey David, my man, what's good, brother? We'll do a personal reading with you soon. Is 37 one life path the most calming number? No, I would say that. Why would 37 one life path be the most calming number? Where did you get this idea from? I don't agree. I'm a 37. I don't think I'm the most calming number. So not really, bro. No. Yes, getting reading with me soon is a great idea because you can prepare for your enemy year, right? So definitely get one before 2027, your enemy year. But 37 one life path, the most karmic number. I don't see it anywhere. Where did you get this from? I'm curious to see, right? What made you think about this? Friend 8819 1996, me 119 1997. Do you think there is a past life connection? It very well could be, my friend. It very, very well could be. Only a short form content. I have a channel getting prep, found it on 28 days. This one I found it on the 8 without knowing, and I got 30 trillion views. Let's go, bro. Let's go. That's some good shit. Julian 1B1F2 with $10, 129 1991. Big fun. What can I do with getting some money? What do I try to think? Am I tripping? Or are these worded weirdly? Big fun. What can I? Is this your name? Big fun. Why are you trying to, 119? Big fun. What can I do with getting some money? This is like, I don't really like a Jamaican, right? Talking this. Big fun, yeah. Alright, what do we do? What do we got here? Fire life path on the 29th. Is that a horse? That's most likely a horse, right? No way that's a goat. Let me look it up in the Q app. You never know with this goat year dates. You never know with these ones. So goat year started February 15th, right? So yes, you are a horse. I was correct, but just 2 weeks, right? So you always gotta check with those, Aquariuses, right? With Aquarius, those guys, think it's interesting. Always during the sign of Aquarius is usually when the energy shifts, right? So that's why a lot of Aquariuses are a bit, a bit iffy on both sides, because they are between cusp energy. So a lot of times they are somewhere in between, right? Just like Age of Aquarius used to start it, so a lot of Aquarius, especially nowadays, went through that shift, right? So a lot of Aquariuses are bipolar. New information if someone hasn't heard that yet. What can I do? Getting some money. When it comes to you, balance your emotions, bro. See that 29 in here? See this 29 in here? This 29 doesn't help you when it comes to money and finances. Some of the biggest, crashes and financial disasters have happened on the 29 energy. The biggest crash in stock market history was on the 29th. The Great Depression, 1929. Started on the 29th, right? So with people born on the 29th, a lot of times have financial volatility. You just gotta balance your emotions and not let them control you. So even something like, I think, SP 500, SP 500 was founded on the 29th. Or maybe it was SPY, the index that was founded on the 29th. There's a lot of 29 in the financial world, and a lot of times it comes with volatility. So with you, when you want to get some money, you have a lot of potential for getting it. You're an Aquarius. Aquarius is the richest sign in the age of Aquarius, but you just gotta control your emotions and don't let impulsive decisions, don't make impulsive emotional swings. It impact your decision making when it comes to finance. A lot of times you're gonna stop slipping up when you get too emotional. Don't get too happy making money. Don't get too sad losing money, and you'll be cool. Alright? I hope that helps. Shout out you, shout out you, my friend. Shout out Didi Felder too. Damn, so 32 at 32.6 with one energy, gotta be a leader to achieve the reincarnation. I'm trying to get home. Not sure what you mean by that. Camilla, is there a reason why I resonate with dog energy? Both my parents are dogs. My favorite is Michael Jackson, a dog. I have 3 dogs. I'm my first child to be a 39 dog. You wanna wait that long? God damn. Why you wait that long? Oh, you mean 2030? 2030. Hey, that makes sense. Hey, for sure. Yes, you said it yourself. Your parents' energy has a huge impact on you as well. 100 million%. It definitely does. Both of my parents are 11s. Both of my parents are 11 light pads. Of course, I get a little bit of 11 energy onto myself as well. For sure, your families, your bloodline, your families, your parents' energy has a huge imprint on you as well. If both of your parents are dogs, makes only sense you resonate with dog energy. Makes sense to me. Alright, blessed deals with 50 AED, appreciate it. Yo, David, my birthday is February 28, 2004. Tell me more. I'm born on the same day as my great grandmother, February 28, 1913. I born when my mom was in a 33 personal year, and her birthday, February 14th, 1971. Hospital founded April 14, 1972. Interesting. So again, you being born, my mom was in her 33 personal year when I was born. So we got the same thing going on there. Are you also female? Alright. Couldn't tell from the picture. Hey, that's Gary there peeking, eh? That's Gary peeking out there, no? Is it? It might be. It might be. Hey, alright. So when it comes to you and your grandmother, was she alive when you were born? Or was she not? Probably not, right? I mean, you never know, right? You could put her be lying. That's not too much. What's that, 87, 80, like 91 years old? She could have been alive. But if she wasn't, like, you are very strongly connected with her. You have very strong past life connections with her. Your souls are connected. Your bloodline is now imprinted with that February 28th energy. So what you can do is a lot of times look at what I'm telling you personally. You can look at your grandmother, learn about her. What are the things she might have wanted to do and didn't achieve in her reincarnation? What are the things that she couldn't get done? Maybe you being born on the same exact day is like a continuation of her vision, of her goals, of her dreams. Ask your mom, right? Ask stuff like that. Ask your grandma. Oh, she was a great grandmother. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought she was your grandmother. So yeah, that makes a great grandmother. I didn't notice it. So talk to your grandmother, talk to your mom, ask about her, learn about her, dig deep, learn more about her. Because you're gonna find a lot more about yourself as well, about your mission, what you can do, and what you can have a lot of success with. What did she fail with? What are the things that held her back? What are the things that she might have regretted in life? What are the things that were left undone, right? You can definitely take something and continue it. That's some real shit right there, eh? That's some real shit. Damn, a 5 light better 9 combos in person common. It's been reading random people to practice. Now I see one here on stream. So many. Yeah, I mean a lot of 5s get readings from me. 5s definitely are very, very interested in this sort of information. 5s are very open-minded, so it makes sense they're open to these sort of things. Alright. Is it good to marry your own sign if you're a cat? For sure. But usually, same signs together don't usually do the best. It's like, plus and plus, yeah, on the magnet don't mix. Plus and minus balance each other, right? So a lot of times, being together with the same sign as yourself isn't as good as it sounds, right? Like a dog and a dog, someone born 2006 with another 2006 two dogs, they start barking at each other, they start fighting at each other. That can a lot of times happen. Or let's say a snake and a snake together, they are similar in some ways, but there's also that yin, there's also that, too much of the same thing, causes imbalance, doesn't actually balance. In relationships, you want somebody who complements you, someone who balances you. Too much of the same thing and just amplify too much, if that makes sense. So, good question though. I mean, if you're a cat, people born near a cat, no one else can really deal with us except other cats. We're so annoying. Hey, 228, 2003, man, how can you bet that back? Get together, hit up her. Hit up her, no? Hit up her. Look at that. We got a February 28th. Guys, if you didn't believe, like, if you don't believe in numerology, you don't believe in synchronicities, look at this, right? February 28, 2004. And the next one, February 28, 2003. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no. I don't want to slip you up. This is an 8. You're a 9, right? You're 9. Okay, 9 and 8 are fine. I thought it's 9 and 1 for a second. But yeah, I mean, you guys should talk to each other. You're a man, she's a female. Hey, hey, look at that. I found someone you can learn with. Bringing people together, that's what we do. Anyways, by the way, quick stop. Nov-esque, welcome to the team, brother. You joined the channel membership. Go through the membership page on my channel. I'm posting a lot of advanced information there. Hungry Fox Shorts, hey, he said it. Everyone joined David's membership is worth it, bro. $8.99 a month, bro. I'm posting there every single day. I'm making. I said it before. I haven't made it yet, but I will. Trust me. I'm gonna be cooking up my own classes there. This is what I chose, right? As my private group, the place I'm gonna be growing with my people, with very good benefits. Like you guys gonna get discounts to all my services, right? If you're a member in there. You're gonna get a reading in there as well from me. So I'm just like you do here, right? Think about it. You can send me a $10 reading here, or you can send me buy $8.99 a month. You join the membership page, and you can ask there. I will answer you the same way, right? I definitely will. And I'm posting very advanced information in there. I've already uploaded, files and documents, stuff that I don't usually share to the public. Some very, very key information, right? If you want to tap in, you want to support the channel and, be a part of a different team, within this sphere, within this bubble, join the channel memberships. You won't regret it. All right. And you can always, dip out, right? This is how the game works. Anyways, 2/28, 2003, man, how can I get that bag? What are we talking over here, bro? You're an 8 light path on the 28th. I should be asking you how to get that bag, no? Your business partner is 813, 1987, a 1 life path. Very strong combination, but there's some friction there as well. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. How can I get that bag, bro? Like, brother, I should be asking you this question, right? What do you mean? An 8 life path on a 28. You are bag. you are the bag, bro. What am I trying to do over here, eh? So again, you gotta, how can I say it? Be a leader, bro. Be a leader. Be a 28. Be a proper 28, right? Mind on your money on your mind, right? But okay, I'll tell you something. Okay, you pay me. You don't want me repeating myself. That's the thing with these readings, right? I don't want to be here repeating, telling the same shit that do tell you, you hear it 100 times, right? I'm gonna be telling something different. You will really make that bag when you don't focus on money, but focus on being the best of what you do. That's when money will truly flourish and truly come to you. That's the cheat code. As a 28, you can really get to the top, right? Don't be just thinking cutting corners to make an extra penny. Focus on being the best of the best. Money comes to you naturally. You have the best product, the best service, the best business. You are the best, and money will just come. Look at LeBron James, born at 28 life path. He's a billionaire, but did LeBron James start playing basketball to be a billionaire? No, he's playing to be the best of the best. Becoming a billionaire was a byproduct of his success. That's the mindset you want to embody as a 28. Don't be cutting corners to make some extra bag. You have the best product and he's gonna come to you. You ain't gotta be chasing money. Money should be chasing you. That's the mindset you should have. That's how you get that bag. Hope that helps, my friend. Hope that helps. You're going to Georgia. A 33 goat would be intelligent. A 33 country and a goat nation. Sure, very good country. Bro, Croatia as well. Croatia has probably the same founding date, right? Croatia is a 33 goat as well. If they have different dates, then it's very interesting. MMK761412 with 20 euros. I appreciate it, brother, but you forgot the word. You forgot the message. Let's see if it's there somewhere. Shit, it's not. What's going on, brother? MM761212. Is this just a dono? I appreciate it, friend. But if you want to ask, a question, definitely reply to this. That's how I can see the best. Reply to this. Your time to reply to Super Chat expired. The fuck? Anyways, write in the comments, MMK7612. What did you ask? Because you forgot the message. I don't see anything. Alright, sorry to spam a little, my brother. Oh, good, fam. I'm trying to use already. You send another one. Brother, you didn't have to send another one. I appreciate it, bro. You sent the $20 up. You sent me twice. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. I will give you what you came for, right? Born March 27, 2000, I have a major film and series project that I will be releasing. What should I be aware of regarding my birthday, and what else does my birthday say about me? Many say I have a certain charisma. So you are 5 light path, of course you're charismatic. 5 is very good at entertaining, 5s are very good in the spotlight, 5s are very good, being in the center of attention, right? You bring a dragon as well, you have a natural authority, you have that naturally, dragons got that aura, bro, dragons got aura. So you're a dragon with 5 energy, that's a very good combination, my friend. So when it comes to releasing a major film and a series project that I will be releasing, what should I be aware of regarding my birthday? So first and foremost, you want to consider things like friendly and enemy numbers. You shouldn't release the film, you shouldn't release the project, you shouldn't sign documents, for example, on the enemy life path day. So now, I can talk about this. You are 5 light path, 5 is enemies with the number 4. This is the Gary May public. So you shouldn't be launching, that sort of stuff on a 4 light path day, for example. You're also born at 27th. 9 is enemies with the number 1. So whenever it's the 1st, 19th, 10th or 28th month, that's not the best day to launch it. You should not, we always say 28. You might look at the 28 and hear us talking about it so much and be like, oh, 28 is a good day to launch it. Not for you, my friend, because you're born on the 27th. This goes for everybody born on the 27th. The 28th of the month is not as good for you as for other people, because the 9 and the 1 enemy numbers, right? And again, bless GG33, bless Gary for making this information public. But for years, he was gatekeeping the 9 energy, and now it's all out there, right? So again, 9 and 1 enemy numbers. When it comes to compatibility, you look at different levels, right? You compare life path to life path, date to date. So it's not one life path days that are bad for you, it's the 1st, 10, 19, 28 of the month, which are your enemy days, essentially. So when it comes to you launching those films and these projects, and again, when you want to do the release, those events, when you do those stuff, the people around you, finding those compatibilities, right? Finding the right people, and that's what you want to go for, my friend. So if you want to, get the full deal, you want to get the full picture, get a full reading from me. So again, you pay me 40 euros. I hate being the one saying after 40 euros to tell you now get a full thing, but how about I make you a deal? Send me a DM on IG, show me proof that this was you, I'll give you a discount. I'll discount it to 40 euros from the full reading price, and we can go to the whole thing and give you the cheat codes that you want. Just giving this to you. Anyway, so others don't get the deal. I'm giving this to you, right? This is an exception, because I actually wanna, give him help him, with this stuff, right? This is very interesting. So, what else about your birthday? You're born at 27th. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Try to perfect it. Oh, that's a big one for you right there. All right, going back up top. Pablo Andres 6179 with 10 bucks. 618 2003 general overall reading. Okay, general overall reading. You're a level life path, you're an old soul, you have a deeper understanding of reality, you have a different spark in your eye. You can do a lot of things other people struggle with. Something might just come easy for you, it just makes sense. Other people are like, how the hell does he do it? How the hell does he pull it off? The 11s just have a different energy to them when it comes to, the game of life. This sort of stuff, energy, right? Talking about numerology, astrology, you have a different understanding of reality. This never seems foreign to you, right? You picked it up like that because more than likely you have learned this information previous lifetimes. People 11s, they're old souls. You might be a young kid now, but you're an old soul at heart, right? And you always be. Looking at your birthday, you will get better with age. 11 life paths, they always they age like fine wine. And you have a 3 in there as well, so you will definitely look. You might hit a certain level. You might, I don't know how to say it, but you definitely, the best years in your life will come through the years. As you get older, you get more experience, and you're tapping into that old soul energy. Now, you're born on the 18th, so, life has to be a lot of completion for you as well. Think about this 11-9 combination as such. You're 11 life path, you're an old soul, but you're born on the 18th. So for you to get forward, for you to actually evolve and get to the next level, you have to let go of something. Something has been holding you back, something has been dragging you down, something, there's some dead weight in your life that doesn't allow you to go forward. So you gotta really figure out what that is, kind of look past, get some past, dig deep into past lives, look around your life, right? And figure out what's that something that's holding you down. Maybe some people you're around, maybe it's a project that was left half finished, maybe it's a relationship, something you gotta work through, something you gotta get through in this reincarnation to be able to pass it and get to the next stage, essentially. So completion has to be a big part for you, as it is for everybody born on 9/18/27. 9 is the number of completion. So if you're born on the 9/18/27, you gotta let go of things. Don't be holding on to things don't serve you well. I've seen too many 9s holding on to bullshit that's, dragging them down. Cut up loose ends, tie up, finish them, and let go of anything holding you back. Anything in your life that doesn't support you, anything in your life that's dragging you down, you wanna finish it and let go of it. That's how you take advantage of 9 energy. Same for 9 life paths. Alright, Matte Marisho, 11/26/1992, Sun 4/11/2018. Let's see what we have here. So you are 4 life path, and the Sun is a 6 and a 8 life path. Alright, so definitely have a lot of karma in between. You have very similar energies, honestly. It's not obvious, right? It's not obvious, but you have very similar energies all across the board, right? You both have that 8 energy, you both have some of that 11 energy, you both have some of that 4 energies, a 4 here, your 4 light path. It's very interesting looking at it like from this way. So you definitely, like you and your Sun obviously are gonna be connected your whole life, right? So the big difference between you guys is how can I say it? He wants to get things done fast. He gets what wants things done fast. You are more slow and steady wins the race, but he's a high energy kid, right? He's a high energy kid. He doesn't like being in one place for too long. He needs to move. He needs to be active. You need to tire him out. The best advice I can give you for parenting him, train him well. He's born near the dog. You want to hear something funny about dogs? They need to be trained. Look at a dog. You take a dog and you put a leash on it and you don't deal with it. It's gonna be running around going crazy. It's gonna be undisciplined and not being able to handle himself, right? That's how a lot of dogs are, right? But if you take a dog and from a young age you train it, you invest in him, you practice with him, right? You literally train him, right? And you are the owner and you train him like a dog, then he's gonna become the best version of himself. You cannot let people born near the dog just grow up on their own. You cannot let people born near the dog just figure it out themselves. Or if you have the outside influence teaching him, you gotta be the one to train him. Does that make sense? What is my future looking like? All right, let's talk about you. Your future is looking a lot like you turning your career into your passion into a career. That's what you gotta do. You will make the most amount of money. You will have the most amount of success when you love what you do, honestly. So problem with a lot of 4 life paths is they get stuck in life doing the same thing over and over again and getting no results. A lot of 4 life paths, what holds them back is when they seem like they work hard, they're putting in the effort, they're doing stuff, but nothing to show for it. A lot of 4 life paths work, but still end up in the same position. So you gotta figure that part out, right? You gotta give yourself goals step by step and know where you're going for. How many times you heard someone say, oh, if I have more money, then I will travel? How many times you heard someone say, if I have more money, then I will retire? And they never seem to get there because they don't define it. What does it mean, more money? What does it mean, what is the goal? What is the finish line? If you want to be the best version of 4 energy, you got to approach life in a disciplined, controlled, organized fashion. And that's how you become successful. Hey, another member subscribe. Hey, Emilio, Xavilandes, Luz, welcome to the team. Welcome to the channel membership. Go to my page, check the membership tab, and start reading to it. A lot of advanced information, my friend. Check it out. Same who we got here. Louis C. Fitness. Welcome to level 1, my brother. Welcome to becoming a channel member. Level 1. It's a good name. I'll keep it that. Level 1. Because I'm a 1 life path, right? So yeah, guys. Channel memberships live. Check the join button. A lot of perks coming from that. And a lot of good information I'm sharing there. Hey, and another one. Aure V28. W new members coming in. Yo, we are building a team out there. Check it out. Comment there. Give your birthdays there. That's the place I'll be connecting with everybody who's a member. Anybody who's a member, I'll be connecting with you guys there. Shoot a comment. I'll answer to all of them. You can ask me questions. You can hit me up. All of that, right? That's where I'm building my, private group essentially. So check it out. Alright, who we got next? Top Notch Painters, $8. Appreciate it. Look, my birthday is 9/22/1984. You're an 8 life path in my enemy year right now. Thank you for your work, much appreciated. You're welcome, bro. So now, you're an 8 life path, I was born at 22nd. A very, very strong birthday is on the material side. You have to understand, you are here to experience the material side of life. You know, people say money can't buy happiness. It will for you. It will for you, my friend. No shame in that. Because you have a very, very, very materialistic birthday. You should not neglect it. Don't neglect the material side, being, you know, oh, you're spiritual. Now, of course, you have a spiritual side to you as well. You're born at 22nd. You have a lot of powers in the spiritual side, right? You have the 8 is all about balance. Look at the shape of 8, you know, what goes around comes around. So you have to practice balance within all things, right? So let me tell you this. A lot of people say, oh, focus on the material side, focus on money, forget about the spiritual side, right? Just like a lot of people say, like a Buddhist say, focus on the spiritual side, forget the material side, right? Life is about balance. You need to play both sides. Have a strong material side and a spiritual side and build them up together. Think about it, it's much easier to be very spiritual. You have a roof over your head. When you don't have to be in that root chakra, you know, fight or flight survival state, it's much easier to rise higher, right? Just like gaining spiritual information, having the deeper understanding of reality is gonna make me making money more easier as well, right? As you all see here. So again, you have to practice both sides, but definitely build in the material side of life, right? Build. You should be the one, you know, having things in your name, building stuff, you know, companies, businesses, a little bit of everything, houses, right? No matter what it is. You say Top Notch Painters, that looks like a company name. So I hope you have a painting company or something like that. I wish the best of luck to you in this enemy year. So my advice to you this year, if you can make money, you can do stuff, you shouldn't be lazy, right? Because you are in a 4 personal year. 4 is the number of work, my friend, so you still gotta do something. You can't actually just relax and just vacation in being in a 4 personal year. So just be ready for a lot of work you do not give you that much fruit, but, you know, take it as a learning experience, right? Consistency, discipline, you know, building out some routines this year can be good for you. Building out, you know, daily routine of health, daily routine of, you know, stuff like that, some workout routines, maybe something like that might really help you out this year. Nothing crazy, step by step, you know, baby steps, maintaining the position you're in, and just you make money this year, put it to the side. Don't get risky. A lot of 8 life paths get, you know, spent up with money in the NM years. Play it safe, bro. Don't take any risks. You get through it. You have a couple very good years coming up, especially 2024. 2028. What am I saying? 2028. The monk year gonna be absolutely brilliant for you. Matt Tarashir, you should look at GG33 David, reading what people get there. What do you mean, bro? What can you say about pig, Zodiac-san? How can you use it as an advantage? Be very fun. Be a fun person to be around and get into the right networks. That's a pig energy. Shout out David. Shout out you, homie. It's for the second time. She wanted to show you some love, appreciation for the work you do. Salute to you, my G. Hey, my brother. We'll keep going hard. T-Bird, appreciate very much. T-Bird 369 with 10 Australians. Sup, bro? Mail 7:28 a.m. 2:26 1985 33.6 arcs. Q lifetime, my brother. What time in the day is best for to take action? How do I best align with the 26 energy this year? Is 25 or 26 a better lucky number for me? Thanks. 26 is obviously gonna be the better lucky number for you being on the 26th. So like this year, 2026, when the year is 26 and you born 2/26, this is a big gift for you, my friend. This is a very big gift for you. You're also in an 11 personal cycle. So I'm willing to bet, you know, 2026 is gonna change your outlook on life. Especially going into the enemy year, you know, this is your time to take action, your time to go hard. The best time of the day for you will be at night time, you know. Because you're born, again, don't go too deep into it. Oh no, wait, I misread. I thought 2:28. Alright, so the best time of the day, I can't really talk about this, right? Then I'm gonna leak, you know, how the friendly and enemy times work, right? That's more for the readings, you know. Come into the Q lifetime, come into the Q, ask that question in the Q lifetime chat. We have it on Sunday. So you're in Australia, that's probably like, you know, some crazy time for you, right? But I mean, this should be recordings as well. You can ask it in the Q lifetime. We'll help you figure out there, right? I don't want to really get into it too much. And in this time, the best time during the day to take action, I could give you your own time, right? During the time you're born. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., around that time, that's your own time energy. You should be up at those hours, getting a good imprint for the start of the day, and you can get a lot of work done even in those early hours. How do you best align with 26 energy this year? You're already aligned, my friend. You're more aligned than almost anybody else can be, being born on 26th. Now, but with you, a lot of karma in the family. A lot of karma in your family, my friend. Being a 33-6, born on the 26th. Karma within the family, brother. That's one thing for you to focus on. Alright, Hassan Bradley. Hassan, my brother, twin. Let's go. Congrats to Capo. I appreciate it. Long time coming, eh? You born 7/20/1995. I know you born that day, my friend. Moving to Orlando City in a snake state at least for 1 year. What do you think of this? Also want to have kids, maybe for a year of goat or dog. So yeah, I think we talked about this, right? We talked about this. I even still like Florida more than California for you, my friend. I still like that more for California for you. But I mean, Orlando, the big city, can act as a safe haven for you. I know some snakes, living in Orlando. I know some pigs, living in Orlando. They're doing pretty well. But I mean, you're always going to be held down a little bit, right? But I mean, I'm biased. The only place I've been to America is Florida. So I'm calling out. I think that's the best state in America. No question asked, right? It's most fucked up state as well. Don't get me wrong. A lot of crazy shit happening there, eh? I don't even want to get into, bro. That's the thing. I don't see this stuff. Went to America. I'm in Miami. I'm seeing like crazy people on the street. I'm in a nice neighborhood, bro. I'm in South Beach, going in next to Starbucks. Going to grab a cup of coffee in the morning. Again, I'm not really big on Starbucks, right? There's a huge psyop company as well. You should avoid it. A lot of sugar in there. But we're on vacation, right? We want to, sit down for a second. So there's someone tweaking in front of it, bro. There's a tweaker literally in front of that Starbucks. I'm like, what's going on? This is supposed to be a rich neighborhood. All the people walking by, just looking forward, pretend they don't see him. That's the problem with a lot of people. This, the classes, they become so deep. They think like that doesn't exist. That's not a person in there. They don't, pay attention to that. Brother, that brother needs help down there, right? That's the law. That's the law of one. So a lot of these, big cities, big areas, big places, stray just so far away from the law of one. So doesn't really resonate with me that much. I mean, you see the same shit everywhere, right? It's not Miami's fault. But anyways, yeah. This for 1 year, it's gonna be fine, bro. You're 33. You're gonna get hit the least with it. Being a 32 life path comes with perks. One of them is that. And I would have to let me look at the Orlando founding date as well. And Florida is a 6 life path as well. So, definitely, if there's one place you would do well, it's probably gonna be Orlando in Florida. But let me look at Orlando. No, it's pretty good. It's in July as well. July 31. Yeah, pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Alright, next, if you can have my number, right? You can hit me up whenever you need something. If you're enjoying Tavis membership, worth it, for real, check it out. Alright, 899.26, of course, brother. Confirming. Dude ain't just marketing. He's confirming. Is there an NDA? No, bro, it's just like 899. But I'm sharing a lot of advanced information there. Not just numerology, astrology, spiritual stuff as well. 9-year cycle is tough, brother. Working out pretty good for me, my friend. Working out pretty good for me. But I know how to move as well. Damn Richie, what's the enemy of a 7? Get a reading, you'll find out. Matt Balducci, $20. Appreciate it, brother. Best launch date, June 27, 2026. Strong partnership and visibility energy for GOAT. Did you give me the best launch date? Are you asking for best launch date, or you actually wanna... or are you just presenting me with it? Did you make the call? Did you say this is the best launch date on your own and you're presenting it to me? Or what are we talking about over here? Looking for launch dates, anything I should look at with my perfect partnership. Right. Strong partnership and visibility energy for GOAT 3/16/1991. So that's going to be a 3 life path. GOAT born at 17th. I'm quick with it, aren't I? Plus a cat rabbit. We can delete the cat from here. No, we can delete the rabbit in here. We ain't no rabbits. It is what it is. 10/22/87. That's a. I did too long. That's another 3, right? So 2 3s coming together for a podcast. That's brilliant. Backup dates June 18 or July 6. Where are you getting this from, bro? Why do you want to start it on a 9 day? What's going on? Why do you want to start a podcast on a 9 and a 7 day? Brother, like, where did you get this from? This is worst day you could get in June. The worst day you could launch it in June. Like, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not bullshitting. I don't like this date at all. Like, why would 7 energy is, opposite of communication? 3 and 7 are frenemies, right? 3s want to talk, 7 is more about the lone energy, more quiet, right? Open 27 has a 7 in there, and it's 9 energy. A 9 and 7 combination, I would say, one of the worst for launching a podcast, bro. So good thing you made the investment to ask for my help. I'll give you it. So just let me do some math. So the 5th, I would go for the 5th, my friend. I would go for the 5th or the 14th. 5th or 14th or the 23rd are all really strong options. 23 is the summer solstice as well. That's a 3 life path day. Like, you guys are both 3 life paths. Why not start it on a 3 day? Why start it 7 day? Right? I would go in June. I would go either the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd. 5 energy, really good. The great timing for a podcast, the men's coaching launch. So if it's about men's coaching and male energy, you could go for the 12th as well. The 12th of June, that's a 28 life path day if you keep the 12 whole. So that would be very good as well, have the 3 energy. The 3rd, 12th, 21st and 30th of June can be really good for you as well when it's the stuff you're doing. If it's about male energy, starting it on a 1 life path day seems good to me. So anyways, you're starting a podcast, you want to have 3 energy there. 3 is the number of content creation. 3 is the social media energy. Who's the most followed person online? Cristiano Ronaldo, 3 life path. Think that's a coincidence? Think that's a coincidence that Mr. Beast is a 3 life path, the biggest YouTuber of all time? 3 content creation, communication, CC, making comedy. A lot of 3s are, comedians. I Show Speed, born on 21st, 2 plus 1 is 3. Think that's the biggest streamer out there? So the most followed person, the biggest overall, biggest YouTuber, and biggest streamer are all 3s. Is that a coincidence? Or is that numerology? You tell me. So anyways, those are the best dates for you, my friend. Alright, EL, wait, you had another question, right? I should look out for with my partnership. Okay, with you guys, you are both 3s, so what happens when 2 kids get together for too long? A lot of times, watch out for getting sick of each other. When you spend too much time with each other, you need some time for yourself as well. You guys need to spend some time apart, right? Not just be together too much, because very easy to get into, like kids, 2 kids, remember, guys, we all remember we were kids. You were playing out with your friend, you had the whole day, you get together in the morning, then you are together until lunch, and at the end of the night, you kind of start, arguing more. You start, getting triggered at each other. You start getting tired of each other. That's what happens with kids, so that's what happens with 3s as well. 2 3s coming together can be a lot of fun, but when it becomes too much, you gotta, have some time for yourself as well, right? So that's something to watch out for. EL28X8M, male 1026 2001, female 819 2005 couple. So far, 7. Hey, there we have it. 7 overall, very good. Overall, I absolutely love it. 2001 and 2005, a snake and a rooster, as good as it gets. The problem is, what's been kind of a theme in this reading today, or this podcast, the 3 and 7 combination. She's a 7, you're a 3, right? You want to talk more, she's more of a loner. You very much balance each other in many ways, but in some ways you're also opposites. So you gotta play both sides, right? A lot of times I see the 3 and the 7 attract and repel. Attract and repel, attract and repel. They get together, they break up. They get together, they break up. A lot of this can happen between a 3 and a 7, essentially. So you guys just need to balance the fine line between, talking, socializing, communicating, right? And giving her some space as well. So she's a rooster with 1 energy and 7 energy. You can't really control her too much. She definitely likes her independence. She can definitely hold her own. She can definitely, do things herself. So sometimes see with women with 1 energy, don't try to control her too much, especially a rooster, the 10 sign. So she has a lot of that fire within her. So my advice to you, this brother, is simple. Let her make her decisions when she wants to make them. When she's in that zone of making decisions, going hard, taking action, she wants to be in control, let her do it, bro. Don't try to stop her, right? At that moment is not the time to ego trip or shut her down, because you're shutting her down, her natural element then, right? Only when it gets too tough, only when it gets too serious, only when there's, actual thing, real stuff going about, that's when you take over, no questions asked, and the man's in charge, right? So it's fine balance, and you gotta make her respect her, right? That's the thing. You gain her respect, not by words, but with actions. Roosters are not people who wanna jump between the fence. With roosters, especially rooster women, you're either in or you're out. You're 100% or you're nothing at all, right? You roosters don't like this in-between type of place. You're either in or you're not, right? You either do it or you don't do it at all. Do it proper or don't bother at all, right? That's a rooster thing. So that's, giving you good advice how to deal with her. Romeo with $10, 7/4/2003, me and her 5/31/2005. We met 6/15/2023, dated for a while and broke up and got together 1/22/2026. Will it work for us having the new date? Any advice for money, relationships and future? Alright, my friend, here of 7. She's a 7. Guys, the thing I see with 7s the most. Maybe this is new information, right? Maybe you haven't heard this, so let me drop it. Drum roll, please. 7 is the most likely number to fall into incompatible relationships. 7s, people who are 7 life paths, born at 7/16/25th, together with enemy numbers, together with enemy signs, meeting someone in their enemy year, getting married at the wrong time, getting married on the 7th, stuff like that, these problems upon problems, getting together with enemy incompatible relationships is what 7s do, for some reason. Because that's we always say, 7s struggle in relationships, and this is one layer of it. This is one aspect. This is one of the whys 7s do it. So some way, somehow, they just naturally fall into those wrong kind of things, right? And slip up. So if you got together in her enemy year, and that's when slept together for the first time, then your bad imprint is never really gonna go away. And she was in a 7 personally as well when you met. So overall, nothing I can say too much with that, bro. Nothing I can say too much that you're gonna like. You are very similar. So this is a case where we actually might have past life, soulmates. Because you are very, very similar. Look at that. You're both 7 life paths. You're born at 4. She's born at 31st. 4, 31, 3 plus 1 is 4. So have very, very, very similar energies, right? All across the board, you got a lot of stuff that, is very similar with you guys. Lot of things, right? You can be 2 peas in a pond. You have very similar frequencies. So if you think about your birthday as a frequency, you are close to a near match when it comes to frequency. Almost identical birthdays in your chart. Look at that. Like you have a 7, 4, 5. 5, 4, 7. Like you literally have the same, the same numbers make up your birth date. So maybe you got together in the enemy year because of something past life happening. Maybe you are connected. Maybe you're meant to be together, right? But maybe that, that there is a kind of an asterisk by the matrix to drag you down. Or maybe you guys, had some stuff going on with you in the last lifetime. So now you gotta work through it and get through it. So I'm not gonna tell you to just kick her to the curb. I'm telling you can definitely work with her. You can definitely, work through it and kind of figure it out and potentially heal it and cleanse it. It's always gonna be a little bit of negativity in there. But this next imprint in her snake year as well, definitely helped. Definitely can help at 32 years as well. No matter what it is, no matter how it goes, at least you will learn a lot from that. At least you will learn a lot from each other. Maybe you have a karmic, contract between the two of you that you're meant to kind of learn from each other. Maybe that's it, right? So at least, no matter what happens, at least you become better, you get better from it. You learn from it. Again, me appreciate it, Placius. And thank you very much. All right. February 28, 2004. Can you speak more about how can I balance the 9 with the 1? Is it considered something good when your lucky number is 24 and you're born 2004? Is there potential to become rich? My brother here, dedicated, laid it out perfectly. Born at 28, talking about potential to become rich, right? Of course. You actually have more potential to become rich than most other people out there. So when it comes to balancing the 9 and 1 combination, you need a good mentor. You need someone. Don't let the ego get in the way from you learning from people who are smarter than you. You need a good mentor, someone who keeps you in check, someone who keeps you in line, someone who's has paved the way for you, and you can take it and make it better. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to be someone who does something for the first time. Take something and make it better. Take a business idea, take a business model, and elevate that. That's your cheat code to getting wealthy right there. Take something that works, it's there, it exists, and make it better, take it to the next level. That's what monkeys do, that's what nines do, that's what a 28 can really, this is how you balance it, right? Take something and make it better. Honestly, that's cookie, bro. That's like, goddamn, I'm pressing myself sometimes. You are February 2004, lucky number 24, you're born 2004. It just means, that 24 is very strongly present in there. Don't be wasting time. A lot of people with 24 energy end up wasting time because time works differently for you. People with 20 new information again. People with 24 energy experience time very differently than other people. It's hard to explain, right? It's hard to kind of quantify it if you don't have the 6 energy, that time kind of works differently for you. But time is relative, right? Time works different for everybody. Those 24s can definitely end up wasting it from our perspective. From their perspective is they're just doing what they're normal, right? There's a lot of, it's very interesting, right? Hey David, greetings from Kobe, Japan. Hey, I'm happy to have a fan from Kobe. Awesome. I need to visit Japan. I really do. Keep out the amazing work you do. It's always great to hear your live recordings. I appreciate it. And Moriolo. Where is it? Where's the Morilo? Eromildo, Xavier, Luis. Well, welcome to the team, brother. Welcome to the team. Check out all the information there. RV28, welcome to the channel. Happy to have you supporting us. Check out all the information I'm putting in there. I'm cooking in there. And we just started. Cat dominating Rooster Company YouTube. I'm playing some games, brother. I'm playing some games. But yeah, for sure. Born at 28, talking about potential become rich. Yes, sir. Ernesto Alvadore. Appreciate it, brother. Happy to support you and join the channel. Check out what we're cooking in there. You should be very good with music. Could start a music. Are you up replying to him? Yeah, for sure. Nines are very talented in music. All the best, singers on nines, literally. Whitney Houston, 9 life path, born in the 9th. Kurt Cobain, 9. Jimi Hendrix, 9. Bob Marley, 9. Bad Bunny, 9. Justin Bieber, 9, right? It's all these 9s. Prince, 9. Elvis Presley, 9. It's all these 9s. Music and singing is one of the biggest gifts. Look at the word sing. First vowel is I, the 9 letter. Voice, when you take it step by step, adds up to 9. Who doesn't love Morgan Freeman's voice, right? Morgan Freeman, a 9 life path. More alternative health streams. You say you send some books since people can't find them. Is that still available? I don't want to spam my GDMs. Brother, I just uploaded it to the thing. I just uploaded the best health book, alternative health book and file into the channel membership page, bro. How can you ask this, bro? Go check it out there. Hope you saw it already. Is 22/12/2025 a good day for a tech company founding date? It's honestly, right, depends, but it's not a really good financial date. Depends on your birthday as well, Laura. But honestly, like 7 life path is good for tech companies, but when it comes to starting it, I don't know, bro. I would have given you another one, that's for sure. I would add not the biggest fan, Depends on your birthday as well. But more than less, 7 energy is good for technology, but not good for a founding date of a company, It doesn't really make you that much money or help you forward. The 22 is definitely powerful in there, so this sort of company might take time to get going, so to say. How to set myself up for success 2027? Will be in a 7 year, doing a 11 universe a year. Is it a good thing? Yeah, that year is got a lot of knowledge you gain in 2027. Is type of knowledge you take with you for, decades. Treat that well, right? You can do a lot of good that year. But honestly, the best time for you obviously comes after your birthday, right? After your birthday, 10/5/2027, when you go down 8 year, that's when the party really starts for you. When it comes to making money, when it comes to new imprints. Honestly, amazing time for you for launching something, financial imprints in an 8 year and your GOAT year as well. That's the time to shine, brother. Your book is called Resilience and R9, your 11 life path. Does that suppress the book's success? It was published on 5/26/2025. I don't think it's gonna suppress it. I think it's pretty good, bro. It can definitely balance it. Focus on your passions, influence. Alright. Also, just sending 8 energy on 8. I appreciate it, brother. Ron, you're Romanian, right? I appreciate it. Salute, homie. I send a message on Insta. Thanks. We'll get back to you, brother, after I'm done here. Ingle with 15 Canadians, appreciate it. 10/11/1979, November 10, 1979. Female. It's the same date, right? Any advice on life, love, career, or finance? So let's go through it. When it comes to advice in love, you're a double 11. Yeah, when it comes to advice in life, follow your heart, follow intuition. Your intuition is key. When your heart is telling you one thing and your mind is telling you another, go with the heart. This is my advice for anybody born on who's a level life path. Wait, so why did you write it? Yes, you're born. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confused in here just looking at the date. But you are 11 life path, right? I got that right? Yes, you are 11 life path. This is my advice again for anyone who's a 11 life path or born in the 11th. Follow your heart, listen to intuition. The best guide you'll ever have will be your own higher self. There's not a better teacher for you out there than yourself, your own intuition. There's not a better guide to life than the compass you have within, the compass in your heart. So listen to it. When it comes to love, don't be so emotional. Not 11s, they get into relationships, but then they are in those emotion situations. They can't handle themselves, and most other people can't deal with that. You gotta realize most other people can't deal with your emotions. Find the 7 life path, they might. When it comes to career, you find something that's undervalued and put your own name on it. You can do very well with as a goat in business, and that's one of the cheat codes. Don't try to do it only yourself. Find something that's there and acquire it. Acquire your business, acquire a career, and level up that. When it comes to finance, eliminate like you know what I'm trying to tell you, right? Eliminate emotions from dealing with finance. Don't get caught up, getting emotional when it comes to money. Money is just a tool. Money is just something, it's just one chapter of this life, right? Don't get too emotionally attached to money and finance. You'll make much better decisions. South Peaches get a fuck? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Wow, he's super behind. I am, bro. Jailed Reed, 9930, $10, 6/9/1995. Can you give me tips taking my communication skills further? How would I be with money overall in life with my birthday? Also, it's 11/6/2027, a good day for me to open a business. Learn storytelling, and yes. So you're a 3 life path born at the 9th. Good way to advance your communication skills is to look at people who are really good at talking, who you want to be like, and kind of learn from them. Watch 10 hours of podcast, watch 10 hours of speeches from someone who's really good at, who you deem who's really good, perhaps in the same field, the same niche as you, right? That can be a great way. Just try to copy something like that. Just try to copy that person. That might be the way for you to take it further. And of course, experience. You don't get better at talking and communicating without experience, my friend. You gotta go hard, right? You gotta go to it. Look at Gary. I always say this example, right? But this is one of my favorite examples out there. Gary was born in the 7th. A lot of 7s struggle with speech. A lot of 7s, go against communication. So when he told his story himself, right? That's not private. So he was stuttering when he was a teenager. Think about a 15, 16-year-old Gary couldn't say the letter R, right? He couldn't get words out of his mouth. Now he's one of the best talkers, best debaters in a game. You know how he did it? Practice. Practice makes perfect. You don't get nowhere without it. So with you as well, you're 3 life path, cool, communication comes naturally for you, but you really want to get better, put yourself in those situations. Go on Twitter spaces, go into debates, do that sort of stuff, right? Become more brave, and that's his experience. You don't get anywhere without it. Is 11/6/2027 a good day for open a business? Depends on what you're trying to achieve, bro. Depends on what you're trying to do. So again, that's a 28 life path day, I get it, but what is your business about? What are you trying to achieve? We could probably give you some better ones, honestly. So yeah, we could definitely give you some better ones. But 11/6/2027, good day for anything with real estate. The 6th, obviously, anything with houses, anything with that information, that real estate, selling, flipping, whatever. Anything with nurturing as well. Any family business can be really good. But 28 energy can be tough. 28 life path company is not for everybody. This is something I want you people to understand. If everybody who started something on a 28 would instantly become successful, everybody would be a billionaire, right? That's not how 28 energy works. 28 energy rewards those who are very aggressive with it. That's what I'm saying. 28 eats away the competition. 28 demands a different fucking approach to business. Look at Steve Jobs, 28 life path. Did he get to the top by being nice? Or did Apple, the 28 life path company, just, sweep through, did Apple 20 life a company get to where it was? by being the nicest, the calmest company? No, they were eating away the competition. Vanguard, 20 light bet company, aggressive when it comes to acquiring, aggressive when it comes to their stuff, right? 28s, most people can't actually live up to it. Most people cannot deal with it, what the 28 actually needs. So again, you being a 3 light bet on a 9th, if you think you can, good luck, but you know, then you might be able to pick some better ones for you. Alright. DD Felder, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, DD Felder. Check out all the classes I've already dropped. I'll definitely keep cooking down there as well. Agent Wick 30 with $10. Appreciate it. Make a clip on how to read computer numbers, left to right. Computer numbers, compound numbers. Left to right, brother. The first number leads. So 17 is going to be, you know, more ambitious, more aggressive, more argumentative than 26, who's going to be more gentle. But 7 energy, what follows, has a big impact as well. So 17, we call it smart money. 26 is, you know, very karmic when it comes to family. So, you know, both of them have a big impact. Make me how to read compound numbers. It goes left to right, right? But I will note it down. Compound. Just for you, bro. Just for you. I will make those compound clips. Check it out soon. I should talk about those clips now, right? But I mean, I want to get to the readings. Rooster definitely needs boundaries, for real. David heard a Shungite comes from Russia, correct? Shungite being a goat energy, Shungite coming from goat energy, does the things like ox energy? Nah, brother, it's coming from Karelia, bro. This goat imprint was 1991. Shungite's been there for I don't know how long, you know, thousands of years, right? So no, Shungite, I would say, definitely overwrites it. And if anything, my company was found in a snake year, so you know I'm looking out for the oxes through that, right? Nothing to worry about. And again, now pigs don't gotta worry because I'm a cat, right? It's from a goat country. So it's all good, bro. Sungat is for everybody. Your snake born 7/23, 1989. I felt like it didn't do enough during my energy year. Your energy year, right? But I did plant the seed and apply for LLC business license. When should I completely start my business? Last year, obviously, right? But I mean, you know, what are we gonna do, right? So even now. So when is a good time to start it? Let me give you a month. Let me just calculate. Let me think. Let me cook. 3, probably in May, May and June this year, before your birthday. May and June this year, really strong time for you for this. So giving you a day like 26th of May. Started 26th of May, my friend. W. David. Thank you, brother. Wait, where is it? Reading all chats, of course, brother, of course. I'm here for you. Because you're reading every chat. Why is your bow behind? Yeah, I'm reading all of it, bro. That's what I'm here for. That 24 drop is nice. Damn, I'm far. Japan is a rooster country. Shit. They ain't going there then. No, ain't going there then. Oh, wait, in Game 28 going hard this year. The people in there say that I can have a good birthday for training. Can you give me some insight, please? 8/30, 1997. People born at 30th make some of the best traders. Rob's born at 30th. Rob's an ox born on the 30th, bro. That's why they're that's why they're hyping you up, because Rob is an ox born on the 30th. Makes sense. But see, you also born you're 1 life path. Oh no, you're 11 life path. My fault. You're on 11 life path, so controlling emotions is key, my friend. You have the potential to make a good trader, but it has to be a passion. If you're not passionate about it, you're gonna drop off, right? That's the main thing you gotta learn. You gotta learn discipline. Follow the Rob's advice when it comes to structure, building up step by step. Don't be getting too emotional, right? Emotions do not help you when it comes to trading, my friend. They don't. Your intuition, you're listening to intuition, that's cap. That's cap. It didn't work like that. You gotta really, follow the system, follow it to a T, and don't go too crazy with it. So, I mean, you in there, you know how this stuff works. But any insight with your birthday, very good for sure. When it comes to trading, very good. The 11 ox energy can work brilliantly. And you are, yeah, I like it, bro. I like it. Whew. I need some water, guys, but I'm out of water. What's gonna happen? Gonna leave you guys alone for him a second? No, I don't think so. Also, you can sing, but didn't really focus on that much. Thanks for the advice. You should try it, yeah, for sure. As a 9. Male 1/1 2003, female 6/24 2007. Relationship tips, I'm the male. Brilliant. So you're a 7. That girl's is a 3. Hey, another 7/3, guys. What's going on? We talk about the 7/3, and this is like all we get nowadays, huh? This is all we getting, those 7/3s. Literally. So again, that's I'm telling you what I told the other guys. So I'll give you something different, right? So you are you are a horse, and she's a 3 life path piggy. She's a 3 life path pig, and she's so young right now as well. You gotta parent her. I'll be honest. I'll be real with you. You gotta parent her. You gotta parent her a lot. You gotta, guide her, tell her what's right or wrong. As a 3 life path, she might not like it at times. You're trying to, tell us that stuff, but that's what she needs, bro. Keep her safe. There's a lot of dangers out there. Keep her unspoiled, bro. That's literally what I can tell you, bro. You gotta, especially you being the older one, you gotta be kind of a father figure. So when it comes to you with this at your age as well now, you gotta man up. You're born 1-1, strong male energy, right? A lot of ones in there. You gotta man up and do the right thing and guide her well. This is your time to be responsible. You gotta be responsible for her. You wanna be together with such a birthday, a 3 life by pig who's more so childish and so fun, and she, how can I say it? A strong connection to inner child, but she's still a child as well, right? She's just 18. You gotta man up and take responsibility, even if it means compromising. That's what a lot of people don't realize, but being in a long-term relationship, compromise, bro. Compromise, and actually being a proper man. That's how you get it. I meet my wife in year the pig 2019, and it's special there. I probably dedicated. I don't need his birthday. That's my brother. That's my brother Hassan, bro. My twin. I gave a reading to him. We cool. I know that birthday. I'll always remember that birthday, bro. It's with Hassan. It's funny. I remember my wife was just telling me when I'm talking with the people, answering the not DMs, answering DMs and text I get, she's telling me she's a 4 dragon, right? So she's telling me to be very professional, be polite, right? Be like that. And then she reads the chat. I'm like, yo Hassan, what's good, brother? She's like, god damn it. I'm like, that's my twin, bro. What I gotta do? That's my twin. It is what it is, bro. Anyways, you met your wife in here, the pig, 2019, you're a pig. Of course, that's strong alignment, bro. That's a good-ass imprint. Very good, bro, of course. Anything you do in your own years makes for a good, long-lasting imprint, right? You get it, you start something in your friendly years. That's how it's supposed to be, brother. That's how it's supposed to be. That's good. That's why guys work so well. You've been together for a while now, and you keep it going. I like it. Matt Temarisho joining the channel. Check out the channel. Guys, tomorrow, we got so many new members. Tomorrow, I'm dropping a class video. Tomorrow, I'm dropping new knowledge. That's in the video form. Right now, we have a lot of posts in there. But dropping a new class in video form just for people in the membership, right? So I'll give you guys what you pay for. I'll definitely hook you up. Really enjoy your live show. Appreciate it. Lightpath 9, Nova Scotia. Appreciate it, bro. What's Nova Scotia? Is that a place? Is that a place somewhere? Nova Scotia, Canadian. Bro, looks beautiful. Looks gorgeous. I like it. Alright, Blessy Hinos. Appreciate it, fam. I appreciate it, sister. Right, you're a girl joining the team. Check it out. Guys, I just dropped. Go to the membership page. Go to the posts. I literally dropped one of the best, most advanced piece of information that I own. Check it out. Kamal King with 200 somethings. You didn't give me a text, bro. You gotta give me a text. Alright, King Morrisman, $10. This is my first reading. Your male wood tiger, 720. Hey, twin, I'm born 720 as well. What's going on, bro? 1984, married to female, 1024, 1984. Tell me what I haven't read already. I appreciate you. I mean, it's your first reading, bro. How can I know what you didn't read already, bro? Goddamn, it's a lot of pressure on me just being a prophet or what? Being a psychic. You want me to put my psychic classes on? I'll do it. So you're a 3 life path tiger, and she's 11 life path rat, yeah? She's 11 life path rat. 3 life path tiger, 11 life path rat. 3 life path tiger, 11 life path rat. They're both, consistency is key in your relationship. Being, discipline, consistency, being there for each other in the day-to-day. You guys, your relationship will flourish when you make the day-to-day life very enjoyable. When the home and energy environment is good, is calm, you relax, that's where you're at your best. So you have to really learn to enjoy the day-to-day life, right? Because you're a 3 life path tiger. You're full of excitement. You're full of fire, right? You want excitement. You need adrenaline in your life. But she's more, she can definitely, she's 11 as well, but she's definitely the more grounded one, I would say. So you gotta just learn to really enjoy the day-to-day life as well, right? And you gotta find ways to burn off your emotions, burn off that fire within. Doing some fun activities. You're the type of energy, you need to have fun in life. A lot of tigers usually struggle in long-term relationships because they just don't do well, sitting down and settling down and living a normal everyday life, right? So when it comes to you instead of, if you ever get bored, stuff like that, then you just need to do something fun. You need to do something spontaneous. You need to do that adventure with the wife as well. Take her, go on a trip, do some fun, have excitement. Don't just live a settled down, boring, old, quiet life, because that is gonna drain your energy specifically. Specifically, you are gonna suffer when life becomes too boring. Tigers need adrenaline. Tigers need excitement. Tigers need a life of adventure. If you don't get it, a lot of times you start coping and doing something that's actually harmful for you. So you definitely need to have fun in life and in the relationship as well. Now with her, bro, this 1024 birthday, I've seen it a lot. I've seen this 1024 birthday pop out a lot, and I know exactly what it means. So I just gotta, follow it and do what needs to get done. But with her, no big moves this year, no big imprints this year, no taking action, no any chances. Your relationship will be tested this year. I'll put it this way. Your relationship will definitely be tested this year. If you get through it, you get another test 2028. But if you get through this year, this will be bring a lot of tests, especially from her side. Her side will be tested a lot this year. So just remember it. It's just enemy or stuff. Don't let it get to you. Hassan, brother, do you like Fort Lauderdale, Florida better than Orlando? Let me check what Fort Lauderdale is. I liked Orlando pretty good for you. It's, pick your poison, right? Pick your poison. Fort Lauderdale, my brother Nick's in there, obviously. So, that's good. Fort Lauderdale is a 6 with 27. I think the other one might be better for you, honestly. Fort Lauderdale is pretty good as well, bro. It's pretty good as well. Orlando is feel the pig energy is stronger, because Fort Lauderdale is a smaller place. But both of them are pretty good for you, bro. But both of them are still in the enemy state, right? So it's pick your poison. And anyway, 7-4-2033. Again, send me a text, Hassan. We can talk to it in depth, bro. So based on what you guys, that's the thing with my readings, right? If you get a full 1 hour reading for me, you on my team. You want to ask about a birthday, need a founding date, I have people DMing me saying that, oh, yo, I got a reading 2 years ago. Can you help me with this? I'm like, of course, brother, happy to help. You got a reading from me once, the door is open for you. You get access to me literally for life. Anytime you got a question, send me a text, I'll get back to you. This is my pleasure, right? That's my house, I do my readings. So you get a reading from me, the 1 hour, 233 is not a one and done thing, right? My reading has 3 different levels. One, what we do in the call, right? The 1 hour plus, we talk everything through. The second part is me sending a lot of information. After my full readings, I always send you additional information, classes, files, documents, when you can really start studying independently as well. Much more advanced stuff you get anywhere else. Hey, hell, you get a 1 week free trial to the academy, right? All in the reading that I'll send you after it. Third part is that access to me. Anytime you need something, I'll be there for it. Happy to help. You need a court date, need to ask about a birthday, need some general advice or something in life, send me a text, I'll get back the same day. Anybody in the chat who's got a reading, I told you this in the chat. I told you in my readings this. Don't be afraid to reach out. It's my pleasure. Michelle in Milan, appreciate $10. Your birthday 1/22/2001. Your boyfriend is 1/6/2001. What you can say? Just let me check it out. Just to be sure, is that a dragon? It's pretty sure that's a dragon, right? 24 January 2001. So it's good I checked. It's right on the cusp, right? It's right on the cusp. So let's see where you are. 1/22/2001. One my boyfriend's birthday. 1/6/2001. What can you say about our relationship? Should we be together? How long you been together, right? So he's a 1 life path, born a 6th. You have 5. You're an 8. So it is a good combination. Honestly, overall, the big picture I'm looking at, it is a pretty strong combination. The problem for you guys is you both dragons. You are more to the snake energy, but you still have the dragon in there. Now, the biggest difference I'm seeing is you are Capricorn. He's a Capricorn, you're an Aquarius. Yeah, Aquariuses are the rebels in relationships. Aquariuses need, they go against the norm. They go against the ordinary, right? That's what Aquarius are here for. So looking at this, overall it's a good combination, but it can feel like a lot of, you're very similar in many ways. You're very, very similar in many ways, and dragons tend to be bossy. Dragon women especially tend to be very, very, very bossy in a good sense. So you guys working together will depend on a lot how well he can handle it. If he can actually realize the power he has with you. You're an 8 life path on the 22nd. You literally have the ideal birthday match for being a great woman behind a great man. So you just, I hope, it depends if you should be together, depends on how much potential does your boyfriend have. Is she ambitious? Is he aggressive? Is he going hard? Do you see him, being a king? Then you can be the kingmaker, you can be the queen, boosting him up, and you can be the real power that's actually elevating him. But now think like, is he, I don't want to ruin it for him, but like, if you're looking at him and it's just you doing the building, and it's just you doing the influencing, and it's like, you're the reason where he's at, and if you feel like you left, he would drop off, then like, it's not as good, is it, right? You're kind of wasting efforts. So again, and if he's loyal, right, that's the number one thing. He's a Capricorn, born a 6th and a 1 life path. Seems like a pretty loyal combination, but if he's around people, he's around other people, he can definitely be very adaptive as well in a negative way. He can be influenced by his surroundings. So overall, it depends, right? That's what I'm trying to say. I hope this makes sense to you. I think I'm cooking. I think I'm making sense because, you have a perfect combination for being a great woman behind a great man. You just gotta, the man has to have the potential to match what you bring to the table and what you can provide. Does that make sense? Awesome. All right, couple more. Your Discord pay subscription? No, on YouTube, my friend, YouTube. You join. You can click the join button right there down, in the description and become part of the team in here. I'm cooking right here on YouTube. So many 7 and 3, a lot of them, yeah. Hey, David, appreciate when you do what you do greatly. Also align with the law of one, my twin. I gotta get a private reading with you real soon. Definitely got a challenging 11% ahead. That is in NM year. Hit me up, alright? You're 11 life path or 1, Lee. Where's your birthday, Lee? I don't see it. Kamal King 6118. No text, so we'll get back to you. So Lee Fix was 11 instead of 1 when he died to 37, but why? Lee FX. Did I fuck up your reading? Did I give you a wrong one? Where was your Lee FX? Ah, shit, I miscalculated, bro. It's getting late, bro. Yes, you're a 1. My fault, bro. My fault. That's why I didn't feel that way. Lee FX, terribly sorry. It's 4 a.m. here. So it's 4 a.m. You gotta give me a pass, bro. I don't usually make mistakes, but it's 4 a.m. So guys, I appreciate if you don't give me any more readings. I gotta get to sleep soon. But join the channel, right? We'll talk there. But anyways, don't give me up. Now imagine if I get 10 different readings in here. Like, no, you gotta work. God damn it. I'll do it. I have no problem being up all night. I'm a cat. A cat's a nocturnal, no? We do our best work at night. Which is why I'm streaming at 4 damn a.m. Anyway, so yes, you're 1 life path, bro. I slipped up on this. So 1 life, so you have a very good birthday for trading because the best trader in game 28, supposedly from what I've heard, is also a 1 life path. Being a 1 life path on the 30th, you definitely have it laid out for you. You have a lot of potential in this sense. But you gotta learn discipline, right? Same applies to what I said before, discipline. A lot of 1s are all in and nothing type of people. So when you're going all in too much and, getting a kick out of it is not really sustainable. All right, who we got next? Yeah, good thing you caught up to it, right? Good thing, yeah. Good thing, you just gotta understand these things. He thinks there's something different. No, bro, I slipped up, bro. Let it go. David knows something. I know something you don't. I know. Oh, you're 11 actually. No. You're 4 a.m. too, eh? You're in the same spot as me, same time zone. How is Oscar doing? Brilliant. I gotta visit him soon. I gotta get him with me, bro. I need to buy land. I gotta start building a house this year. I got a big year in my 2026 year, and I'm going to 1 personal cycle, right? So yeah, I definitely need a place to keep Oscar, and he's gonna be a regular part of the streams, right? Imagine that. I'm chilling in the yard. I'm streaming with having a cow next to me. Good times, brother. Good times. Looking forward to it. Congrats on Kappa status. Appreciate it. Even though I still haven't got any classes, like I was asking Gary, like, what is the perks, do I get something from it? He's like, oh, when you get to America, I'll give you the perks. Like, god damn it, nigga, I need some classes, bro. What do you mean, a capo now and I don't get any new information from it? Shit. Anyways, appreciate it. It's still fun. Me 923 in 2004, male Pixis 924 2003. Past life connection confirmed, of course, 1,000,000%. You have same life paths as well, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, both the level life paths. They have very strong past life connection. Tell me something interesting about us. You have your your parents your parents like to get active in January. that's the D code here, eh? That's the big secret, bro. Your parents get active always in January. that's what it means, yeah. That's what it means. Anyways, so what can we say? Oh, is it December? I can't even calculate. Is it December? Yeah, this December they get active, eh? It fucked that one up. That's how I know it's getting late. I even fucked the punchline up, right? Fuck the good joke up. Something fun with you guys. You both the level life bats. You have a lot of potential to work together. You should definitely stick together. You should definitely always keep each other close. If you guys, with all the 6 energy, you kind of meant to work with each other. If you guys like go separate ways and like one of you lives in one place, other of you lives apart. If you guys distance yourself, it actually might hurt your energy, right? Overall energy, overall luck. So sticking together, working together, and being, best friends, always having each other's back is definitely best way to go about it. Johnny Badilla, can I get a reading from my girlfriend? 5/1/1994. So she's a level life path dog, born on the 1st. A lot to deal with. Let me tell you that. She can definitely be a lot to deal with. She's very, very emotional as a dog on the 11th day. She has to work out, bro. She has to work out. She needs to go to the gym. She needs to be the best version of herself. If she gets fat, she will be the worst version of herself. So I'm not saying, I'm not saying trying to offend her. If she is, I'm saying like her being fit, her being, in peak physical form is gonna affect her mind as well, right? If she's like good on that sense, working out, getting her daily exercise in, eating good, eating healthy, then you get the best version of herself as well. Her intuition is very strong. That's someone you can definitely listen to her guidance. You can definitely listen to her advice. You definitely, if she has something to tell you, especially in a spiritual sense, you should definitely listen. Now, when it comes to her, this year, your relationship is gonna be tested, brother. She's going to 7 year. A lot of times, 7 years, people break up. People have struggles in relationships because 7 energies wants you, drag you to be more alone. So if you get through the 7 personal year, that just shows the straight relationship has real legs, right? And you can definitely build upon that. So this year, the first, let me do some math. She's gonna have a huge awakening. So this is, wait, let me put my prediction hat on, right? That's it, this right here. So she's gonna have a huge awakening in the months of September and October. September and October, she's gonna be waking up like crazy. She's gonna be going into this stuff. She'll have a spiritual breakthrough around September and October. Around those 2 months, it's gonna be something either happens, either good or either bad, a big event in her life around those months, and it's definitely gonna wake her up further. So look at that. All right, will I get a personal reading? Awesome, looking forward to it. It's in Don't Trine. Random shorts with $10. June 2nd, 2005. Work in the military right now. Thinking about getting to construction management after my contract round to 2029. Makes sense, bro. You're in a 6 life path. Military and construction both were aligned with the 6 energy. 2 energy is so much peace energy. In the military, if you're in the defense position, right, you should not be the one on offense. People want a second. That sort of environment doesn't really suit you the best. Something like construction, definitely the best way to go about it. And you have a lot of potential in this sense. 2029 will also bring you 3%. That's very good, bro. 2029, you should definitely go for it. I would recommend this for you as well. It's getting late, guys. I'm kind of struggling to talk at this point. But yeah, your financial energy will really unlock after the years like 2033. 2033 will be a breakout year for you, and after that, money will come very easily in you. Money will come very good for you after those years. Damn, more reading stuff and train me so you can sleep. JKM, join the Q app, bro. That's the best. We're gonna be recruiting people in the Q app. Kamal King 6118, appreciate it, brother. And here we go. You think you got skipped? DB 2020 Super got skipped. Oh shit, I did skip one. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. I didn't even see them. I was trying to. This is not my fault, bro. This the chat. You know, I was scrolling down, and it just took me to the very bottom. Anyways, DB Super, enemy year is 2028. Redmi in 25. My 2 children have the endless day at the 2028. I'm a wife or I cooked. Me 1986. Wife 524 1990. Kids 421 2021 and 410 2023. What do you mean as up to 2028? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me here. So what are we looking at here? I don't get it, bro. What does that mean? Add up to 2028 for children? I don't understand that. Anyway, so you know you're not gonna be cooked, bro. Everybody has enemy years, bro. There's no way around it. There's no way around it, you know. Getting away from enemy years. Balance in everything. Everybody goes through it. There's no good without the bad, my friend. You can't have good years like 2026 with having one bad year in the 12 years. That comes 2028, right? So in 2028, my advice for you is very, very simple. You're gonna have a 7-year first and foremost. After your birthday, an 8th year. If you make money, put it to the side. Play safe, take it easy. But you just gotta approach the enemy years for what it is. Learning experience, you know, balance. Yin to the yang, my friend. Ain't no way around it. When it comes to your wife, 524 1990, so she's a 3 life path born at 24. She's very good with kids, very, very good with kids. I would give her more kids. She can handle it, bro. I would give her more kids if I was you, right? Not in this year. I mean, not this year especially, right? If you want to get a horse this year, that would be good. No goat, right? You have a 2021, no 2028 kid, no 2029 kid. So honestly, 2030 is looking to be the next year to have a kid. You guys can definitely have a kid 2030. I would support that to the fullest. You know, 2031, then 2032 you can't again. 2033 you can have another ox, but I would definitely be open to having more children with her. She can handle it, bro. She's gonna need it, especially if a woman has kids when she's older. It's gonna keep her young. That's the cheat code. If she has a kid 2030 when she turns 40, she's gonna, the growth hormones, the youth hormones are gonna make her age really, really well. Now, she's a 3 life path anyway. She's going to be looking young her whole life. You got a good one for that. But when it comes down to it, you know, a lot of times they see women at 40, menopause starts, right? They hit the wall. But if you make her pregnant, put a baby in her, she's going to be building something that's alive. And that's literally going to keep her young as well. So a 2030 kid, if you don't want to get a 2030. That's really going to work very well with your family and that whole dynamic. How is Oscar doing? Amazing. I went through this. Buff. I went through this. Isn't 35 karma around gossip and sexy? 44's karma is injury. No, brother. It's like, it might be relationships. Yeah, with gossip as karma is like a pretty easy thing. It might be children. 3's childlike energy as well, right? Might be children karma. Your 35's karma might come through to the kids, right? Because they're 3. But you're definitely in the right way of thinking, right? A lot of relationships, a lot of stuff like that. Getting someone, you know, pregnant who they shouldn't. Seen it a lot of times with those 35s. 44's karma is injury. Guys, 44 is a negative number in numerology. Look at this, like, for example, a lot of negativity imprinted with 44 energy. What is the error? 404. Error 404, where something goes wrong. 44 BC, Julius Caesar got assassinated. The 44th Major of Chicago got smoked, right? I feel like, when was the Hiroshima bomb launched? When was the bomb? What is the, wait, no, that's up here. It was August 6th, no. There was something big was founded April 4th. April 4, important events. Something big, something very negative was, Martin Luther King, bro. Martin Luther King got smoked 4-4. April 4, 44 again, right? So, and NATO was launched 4-4. Look at that. US enters World War 1. You don't see this. Wait. Look at that, right? So April 4, 4-4 energy day. So I told you the examples, right? Julius Caesar, 44 BC, got smoked. The 44th mayor of Chicago got smoked. Kill adds up to 44. When you take the letters, K is 11, I is 9, L is 12, L is 12, 44, right? So now look at the events. Martin Luther King smoked 4-4. NATO signed 4-4. Very negative entity. First US president gets smoked, not smoked, but you know, passed in office, 44. US enters World War 1, 44, right? Robert Downey Jr. act Iron Man on 4-4. Heath Ledger, damn, born 4-4. Look at that. So you see 44. International Carrot Day. What? International Vitamin C Day. What does this mean then? Why did they improve vitamin C with that? That's interesting. Anyway, so there's something for you guys right there. New information. New information. Alright, let's look at put this back here. Alright, who we got else? Anyway, so request to help. 1 second. Request to help aides look at specific things in their life, especially 26 inside. Nephew 2/5/2026. Congratulations on getting a new nephew. Sister 2/21/2001. What are you trying to ask me, bro? What are you trying to... Ah, they're both 8s, eh? Are they both 8s? Yeah, they're both 8s. Now it makes sense, right? I mean, you'll figure it out, bro. That's a good case study for you as well. Good case study. Guys, no more readings, please. I gotta dip out, bro. I gotta go to sleep. Stevie Wonder. Kamal King, welcome to the team. Check out all the stuff I'm putting out there. No worries, you skipped my buddy. Oh, my bad, I got to it now. Stevie Wonder. Steve Worldwide. Steven World, Stevie Wonder. 9/15/2003 male. I want some financial advice. I wanted to start businesses, but I don't know where to move. I'm in Michigan. Where can I go? I mean, you're a goat, so something like Ohio, peak state would be good. Arizona, peak state would be good to unlock that energy. Peak goat money maker combination. You want to go to Florida, be in Tampa. Tampa found you the pig. Or Orlando, pounded you the pig. Or Fort Lauderdale, all peak place cities. Great places for you to be as a goat, right? You want to align yourself with your own energy, tap into yourself. You should go for something like New Jersey, that's a goat. Georgia, that's a goat, amplify your own energy. Now, when it comes to your financial advice, as business, family business is very good for you. People born at 15, they really unlock when it comes to dealing with the family. So guys, do you know heard about a guy named Sonny Fast? Gary did like in 2023 some podcasts with him, and then that guy went apeshit with some, you know, Islam shit. But and then what I'm trying to tell you, he's born 8/20/2003. He's a 6th life path. He built this channel, he built his whole persona from making videos with his mom about reacting to Andrew Tate. That's how he went viral. Think about it, the 6th life path, he does videos with his mom and with his family, with his grandma, stuff like that. That's what got him successful. People with 6 energy always, you know, unlock a lot of good energy, a lot of luck comes to them from dealing with their family, essentially. So that's something for you to consider as well, being born on the 15th. Alright. Is that it? We got one more. K? I don't know why I don't see it. Ah, this is I did this already. Alright, that's how we make clips. I appreciate it, bro. Alright, guys, I'm tapping out. Been a pleasure. Check the link in bio. You want a full reading, GG33logic.com. You get me for an hour, and you get me for going further in the future as well if you need anything else. Shungite, 20 Shungite. This stuff works, guys. I'm getting reviews every day. Someone receives it and they say they feel it. You feel the difference being around it. I would not promote something that doesn't actually, you know, work. Guys, this is a cheat code in life. The more Shungite we can get around the world, the better it's gonna be. You know, this is just in one place concentrated in a little lake from Russia. We gotta take it and spread it out the world, right? Everybody needs some. This is a mission. Think about it. This works. This blocks EMF. 5G, you know, radiation, all this negativity, right? This is literally how we fight against it. Nature has given us the tools. Nature has a solution for everything, right? This is for EMF. So the more we have it around it, the more we fight against these corruptions. Now, when it comes to joining the channel, you know how to do it, right? You want to join classes, use my link as the affiliates. I appreciate it. And yeah, been a pleasure. All of you guys going to the readings today. It's 4:30 a.m. So I'm dipping out. Been a pleasure. Happy to see you guys the next time. Alright, salute. Peace.